this year with Jordan Anderson Racing. How big of a help do you think that will be? How big of a difference maker do you think that'll be, not only here, but the rest of the year as well?
Well, buddy, I think it's going to take some time to utilize all the resources that Richard Childress Racing has, but it's a great step in the right direction. That's a 2-year deal for us, so it's going to take some time, but excited to be back. It's a bunch of energy here around NASCAR right now, and just glad to be back here at Daytona. Got Golden Corral back in the car. Got an army of people here that support me, man, to make it happen, and just appreciate everybody back home.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you all can hear me really good. Check.
All right, thanks, Dylan and Jeb. And also know that it takes part luck and part skill to get it done on a speedway. But let's go ahead and pause that thought for just a minute, and let's hear from Justin Allgaier with our friends from Powerball. Let's hear from Justin Allgaier with our friends from Powerball.
All right, I can hear myself. I'm going to be rail fanning in St. Albans, West Virginia. Okay. Can take a look at that on the map and see what the town looks like from above. All right, we're all good. All right, hello everybody. This is Chase fan number 9 here, and welcome to the 2026 NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series opener, or season opener, I should say, at Daytona. It's the United Rentals 300, 120 laps, 300 miles. Should be a good race today. We got a new season on deck. Pre-race festivities are still taking place. Hello, Connor. Welcome to the live stream. We got another stacked field for today's race, that's for sure. No shocker, Austin Hill is on the pole for this afternoon's race. We all kind of saw that coming, but it is what it is. Take a look at the starting grid here, might as well. It's an RCR front row again. Austin Hill and Jesse Love. Jesse Love won. Not only is he our defending champion, but he's also the defending winner of the season opener from last year. So they'll be on the front row and threats to watch. Sam Mayer will start third. Both he and Sheldon Creed are continuing to drive for Haas Factory Team. The only difference is the manufacturers changed. They switched to Chevrolet. William Sawalich is also back. Both drivers missed the season finale at Phoenix with Mayer on suspension, and Sawalich was out with injury, but both are back, and hopefully it'll be a better year for both of them. Rookie field is stacked. We got rookie Corey Day driving the 17 full-time for Hendrick Motorsports. He's another Northern California driver. He's from Clovis, California. We got Raja Karuth. He's running 23 races in the 88 for Junior Motorsports and 10 races for Jordan Anderson Racing. The Doctor, Patrick Starpoli, is one I didn't expect to race full-time, but he's driving the 48 for Big Machine Racing. He starts 8th. Gio Ruggiero will make his O'Reilly Auto Parts debut today in the 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing. In a 2 weeks' time, Brent Cruz, who turned Brent Cruz is supposed to race all 33 races, but he's not 18 yet until the end of next month. But he'll make his first start in a few weeks' time at COTA, Circuit of the Americas. So Gio Ruggiero is going to do 4 races in that 19. You got Luke Fenhouse in the number 5. Harrison Burton reunited with Toyota at Sam Hunt Racing. Vikings Motorsports expanded to 2 cars with Anthony Alfredo in the 96 and Parker Resthoff in the 99. The 96 of Alfredo failed to make the show, but they worked out a deal with Cesar Baccarella in which Cesar stepped out, and Anthony Alfredo will now drive the 4 car. Austin Green, who has had a very successful part-time stint last year in the series, for Jordan Anderson and Peterson Racing Group is now full-time this year in the 87. Ryan Ellis is in the 02. And we also got former ARCA regular LeVar Scott driving for Alpha Prime Racing. See it showing there. Anyways, we also got Josh Balicki full-time in the series too.
If I wasn't racing, I would probably be doing something that Andy's art. I like drawing a lot, charcoal, still life, graphite, stuff like that. But I have some time. I love sketching things.
Also, Nick Sanchez this past week put together a last-minute full-time ride with AM Racing. They were supposed to be called SPS Racing, but the deal fell through, so they're going to continue running full-time as AM Racing and run full-time this year in the 25. So glad to see Nick Sanchez with a full-time ride. Their AM Racing is the only full-time Ford team this year. Daniel Dye will also do a part-time stint with the team in the number 52. Hello, Moon and Gameplays. Welcome to the live stream.
Thanks to everybody at the TV side that makes me look taller. I'm definitely not a tall guy. So Justin wasn't really sure that we were even going to roll that sound and when we got rolling here on this float. He was already seated up on top of this rail to make himself look taller. So, we do the best we can to try to stand wide and not make you look so short, but we can't help it sometimes.
That's okay. Right now I'm taller than you. Even though the camera angle doesn't make me look right, I'm taller than you at the moment. So I'm
Let's
good
see.
with that. But it's just so great to get back to Daytona. This place is such an incredible racetrack, and the atmosphere here is second to none. So we've got a really fast French press track called the Chevy Camaro. Really proud of everybody at G Motorsports. There's nothing like kicking off a new season, and having O'Reilly's on board. O'Reilly, I keep saying the S on the end of it. O'Reilly Auto Parts on board. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
You've got a new crew chief this year with Andrew Overstreet, new to you. Why was he the right guy to lead you and your team?
Well, I was sad to see Jim Pullman go, but he got the pole for the Daytona 500, so I think he gets a free pass. But Andrew Overstreet has been, number one, a competitor. We've competed against each other for a number of years, and I've always loved his drive and work ethic. And when he came to Junior Motorsports and really poured his heart and soul into what we do on the day-to-day, it was really apparent looking at the end of the season that was the right guy for the job. And, he and I have had a great offseason. Our 17 was relatively unchanged other than Andrew, and he plugged right in.
It's kind of strange to go into this season knowing that Colleague Racing doesn't have their O'Reilly Auto Parts Series program anymore, or at least until it's paused, not shut down.
And Dylan, for his teammate Carson, multiple times last season, it looked like you were going to a win in the drafting track. But as you think about tonight, what balance of patience and aggression have you found works best for you?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Honestly, it's going to be a little bit different with the different place format we have now. But I do know that over at JRM, the Hendrick Motor Shop's really picked us up some speed, especially these days, and I'm sure they have better tracks. But honestly, I think we have a pretty good car thanks to Rodney Shoulders, and we're going to try to bring,
Once the race gets underway, I'll heat up that sandwich that you all got.
Gosh, I don't know. We've been close, like you said.
Hello, Shahir. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day today. There's a lot of high hopes going into this season. We got the Chase Field, so much on the line today and for the season.
We can all tell it just from hanging out with him at JRM and just seeing how he operates and how he runs the team and all that stuff. There's so much to learn off of him, and he's definitely the veteran crew chief that I kind of need, I guess, right now. And gonna see how it goes, but I'm super excited to be with him.
Carson finished top 10 in both Daytona races in 2025. Thanks, Tim. And yeah, what an incredible season.
Also, RSS Racing, Ryan Sieg's team also switched back to Chevrolet. Glad to see Ryan and his brother Kyle Sieg back in the 39 and 28 respectively, and Patrick Emmerling will drive a third RSS racing car, the number 38, which has been run before. Well, for NASCAR's off season it was, but for my life outside of NASCAR, it was a completely different story.
things really hasn't happened, and could it happen again? Most likely not, because they've lost Connor Jones. They just had that rare year where they obviously were at the top of their game across every type of racetrack that the O'Reilly Series goes to, and that is something that when you have it, you want to hopefully take advantage of it. They did in a big way, but that usually comes in short bursts. I can't see that happening all year this year.
Yeah, with so many changes to junior motorsports, but how about some other teams? Let's head back out to Dylan.
Let's catch up with Brandon Jones, who is hoping for a much better season opening race than a year ago. Kind of a victim of circumstance there early on in the race. So what does some consistency with your team do just to give you some confidence to start this year off on the right foot?
Yeah, well, first off, I'm hoping our Menard Swiffer Dry Super is as fast as O'Reilly Auto Parts this weekend. But all in serious, I'm excited to have O'Reilly be a part of this season, and just a lot of new stuff for
I'm glad you got that taken care of.
This year, and so I think it's going to reward
Same
consistency.
can be said for me
To
too.
take it all today than to try to get a really good finish and kickstart your season. I think that's important to do this weekend to try to really get a good finish. But watching these races this weekend so far, they've been a lot of hit or miss towards the very end of these things. So I was like NASCAR forced to have a shot at it, and do all the right things on my end, and hopefully it all works out. But I know these guys have been working hard over the offseason, so I'm excited to see what they brought me this week.
Thanks, Brandon. Kim?
Dylan, his teammate Taylor Gray starts from the 9th position. And as we think about the new chase format, how do you think that's going to change the race, specifically the importance of getting stage points?
Yeah, Kim. I mean, honestly, I think today it's about surviving to the end, right? It's back full season points essentially. So just being there at the end is the biggest thing, right? Stage points are important. You never know what's going to happen. You can go get wrecked out in stage 3 and come out with no points if you don't go harder than stage. So it's kind of a balance. I think if you're there, obviously you have to fight for stage points. But at the end of the day, if you're going to put yourself at risk and wreck your car, then I think you have to play the safe side just because you have to stretch these points out. A win and you're in type thing anymore, right? So just being consistent all year long, I think is the biggest key.
JGR, on their checklist of off-season things, really has working on the power output at these type of tracks, something they wanted to accomplish. Do you feel like, I know you haven't been in a big draft, but do you feel like you've seen kind of some fruits of that labor?
Yeah, I mean, I think, obviously everyone at Jacobs Racing has been working really hard all off-season, and I think, it shows that our single car pace anyways has gotten a little better. So hopefully, we'll be better tonight and be able to contend for a win.
Taylor Gray finished top 5 in this race last year. And a big night ahead for all the drivers, but if they can succeed, this is how it's going to end. Victory lane never tastes sweeter than it does in Daytona. And of course, your reigning champion, Jesse Long, looking to repeat what he did here just 1 year ago. And now we are here in the iconic victory lane where they're going to end the night. That lucky driver, so it's a good place to talk about race predictions and who we think is going to win. Jamie, give us yours.
Well, full disclosure, I got to go first, and I get to go very deep in the field on my pick. He made fun of me, but I'm going to go with Austin Hill. I just think he's the best driver in one of the best cars at this type of racetrack. I think he gets it done.
Really went out all the
Yeah, totally.
Also, some stuff came up during. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the stream. A big news announcement came up a few hours ago. Jimmy Johnson announced that next year's Daytona 500 will be his last Cup start ever. He also said that after that he's done racing with stock cars for good, and he also said that he doesn't plan on doing any open wheel starts like an IndyCar or anything. Says he already had his time in IndyCar already. I know it wasn't like the best successful stint, but either way, it was fun while it lasted. I'm glad he got to take a swing at IndyCar and all that. So yeah, he might compete in some stuff. Maybe, I don't know, IMSA. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. Yeah. It's also said that next year Legacy Motor Club is going to expand to 3 full-time cars, and the Jimmy Johnson's going to drive a 4th entry. I know that after next year's Daytona 500, the 84 car will continue to compete. I don't know who they'll pick, but for all I know, Corey Heim could. You know what? Here's my early prediction for next year. The 3rd full-time Legacy Motor Club car will be Corey Heim. That's my prediction. I know it's a very, very long shot, but you just never know. Maybe I might be right. The drivers that failed to qualify for today's race were Garrett Smith leading the 0, the 53 of David Starr, the 96 of Anthony Alfredo, even though Anthony's going to drive the 4 car, and the 55 of Joey Gase.
Watch all new episodes of Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit on the CW. All right, take it easy, take it easy.
Also, I want to thank everybody I want to thank the ones who joined me in my live stream for last night's Truck Series race. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for getting my live stream to 2,000, almost 3,000 views. This is like the second or third time that my Truck Series Daytona live stream has acquired so many views.
California's ultimate destination when looking for your next vehicle. With 21 top brands and award-winning dealers, we got everything you need to hit the road with confidence, all at prices you'll love. Save even more when you shop the largest selection of vehicles.
Yeah, with all the stuff that's happening in regards to this season, yeah, it's not gonna be a want. I wouldn't say if it's a want that I want this to be a big year for my channel in a way, but I'm not. But the thing is, I don't want to ask for too much. That's all I want.
So you can save time, money, and energy, providing honest and efficient same-day service with no hidden costs. The price we quote is the price you get.
I'll be right back.
Proudly serving the Sacramento area for both residential and commercial hauling. Call or go to BigRichHauling.com to get a free estimate. If you're looking for an honest hauler, give Big Rich a holler.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Welcome back to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series season opener here at the World Center of Racing. Jovius Racing is looking for a big weekend here at Daytona, and they've already grabbed one victory with Gio Ruggiero winning his first Arthur Menard's race earlier today. He's piloting the number 19 JGR Toyota. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series is even marking his series debut, so you're catching a glimpse of that win earlier today. Previous Prescott has been impressed with the racing and walking in both this race and also the Truck Series, where he finished second last night. The entire team has described the driver as eager, hungry, and aggressive. The goal, though, they told me, is to rein that aggression in until it matters most. Dylan?
And Kim, for Haas Factory Team, there's no change on the driver front with Sam Mayer and Sheldon Creed returning to pilot those cars. The big change is the manufacturer switch. Ford last year, Chevrolet this year. And as we get a look at Sheldon Creed, his story was well documented a year ago. 15 times in his career, he's finished second. That first career win has continued to elude him. But I spoke to Sheldon earlier today.
Where'd you put your soda? Where'd you put the box?
Throughout this entire year. And the switch to Chevy is one that is being met with a lot of positivity.
What kind of M&Ms do you have?
For both he and Sam
Honey
Mayer.
roasted pink
Can you open it?
peanuts.
Just give me 5 pieces. Aww, do you have twins or no? Are those twins?
No. I was gonna give you at least 6 or 7.
Corey is the real deal. Think Kyle Larson with several of restaurants and sprint cars, but he's getting a shot based off his talent and said,
Oh, I thought that was Josh Berry that had blue hair.
That's our thought. Start today's pre-race ceremonies. Golden Corral would like to take a moment to thank our nation's heroes. It's a privilege to serve those who serve.
All right, time for pre-race ceremonies.
We ask that you please rise as you are able. Remove your hats. And veterans, render a hand salute as Interlochen High School Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome President and Senior Chaplain at Motor Racing Outreach, Billy Malden.
Heavenly Father, as we rise up tonight to recognize your presence in our lives, Lord, we do so thankful for your love and your goodness that surrounds us all. Father, be with these drivers, teams, officials tonight. Lord, bless everybody with a safe night, a great night of racing. And Father, as we honor our great nation and the singing of the anthem, Lord, we also remember those that are defending our freedom, both at home and abroad, as well as first responders. We ask you to be with them, keep them safe and their families. May your peace and your presence surround us all. It's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Have 5 more.
Here to perform our national anthem.
Yeah. Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. All I just want to do is I just want to spread peace and love. That's all I want to do. That's all I have to say. Yeah, it was Patrick Emmerling, the third driver, the 38 car. Sam Mayer.
What's his face?
Patrick Staropoli.
No, the other guy before.
Anthony Alfredo. William Sawalich.
Golden Corral supports our veterans through military.
There's Josh Williams.
Free meals to veterans and active duty service members, and as a founding partner of Camp Corral, Golden Corral helps send children of wounded.
It's Mason Maggio. He's driving for DGM Racing. Their second car, the 91. Oh, nice. Working on some guitar stuff. Awesome. The St. Anger's Tone. Okay. Excuse me.
The official lottery game of NASCAR is back for the chase. Powerball, the chase to 1 million starts now.
Every mile matters. That's why Mobile One Motor Oil is engineered to keep your engine.
Now, here we go. Leaderboard
If the Colonel
is
saw
up.
the price of a lunch today, he'd have some choice words. But with KFC's $5 bowls packed with all this crispy chicken, he wouldn't have any words at all, because his mouth would be filled with gravy and greatness. 5 KFC bowls for just $5.
So I see.
If you have wet AMD or DME, you never want to lose sight of the things you
All
love.
right.
And your
That
condition
said,
doesn't have to
here
stay
is
forever.
the leaderboard.
Long-lasting Eylea HD delivers
Same as
powerful
always.
vision improvement.
Making sure the camera isn't lagging. Stages 1 and 2 are 30 laps each, and the final stage is 60 laps.
For wet AMD and DME that helps at least 8 out of 10 people go up to 4 months between injections after 3 initial monthly treatments. Don't take Eylea HD.
I hope this race will be like the truck race last night and not have not tear up too many vehicles, even though that comment I just made is most likely not going to age well. My top pick for tonight's race is none other than Ryan Sieg. He's good at these drafting tracks. He just needs to look at this.
What? What? Oh my goodness.
That was Connor Zillis driving that
God.
Roto-Rooters Plumber van.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Ryan Sieg has been so close so many times, not on just drafting tracks, but the cookie cutter tracks, short tracks, you name it. And if I have to put the RCR teammates up there because we all know their history on drafting tracks. Dark horse favorites. It's a tricky one. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go with let's see. I go with Jeb Burton, especially since he almost won Talladega last year. So yeah. Also, Cody Ware's brother Carson Ware is in the number 30 today for Stanton Barrett Motorsports. That team, or it's now called Barrett Cope Racing. Last year, they were the 70 cars shared by Leland Honeyman and Thomas Annunziata. I think we'll see Stanton Barrett come back this year. He'll most likely do the road courses since those are the only things he's ran on, but he's made oval starts before. We'll see. And also that one guy driver last year, I think he's from overseas. I think his name is Baltazar Leguizaman. He's also supposed to drive that 30 car as well. I don't know much about Baltazar, but the more I see him, the more I get to know him, then we'll see what he's like.
To motivate him each and every weekend. He feels like he's set up as best as he's ever been to race for a championship, and to be a professional race car driver, you need to race with intensity every weekend. He knows he needs to keep it within reason, but Mayer is out to prove himself again this year, and he's got a fast enough car tonight to set a good tone early. It's time to kick off the O'Reilly Auto Parts era on the CW. Let's get the engines fired at Daytona.
Daytona International Speedway, please give a big NASCAR welcome to the Chief Executive Officer of Team Rubicon, Jim Brooks.
It is a great day to be a gray shirt with NASCAR and United Rentals in Daytona. Let's do this. Driver! Start!
Who is he?
He's with Team Rubicon. Some guy named Jim Brooks. All right, engines are fired. Let's do this. Also, the start time for tomorrow's Daytona 500 has been moved up because of weather coming into the area.
Welcome to the PDA for your Sunday, February 27th on the CW. Hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident. What happens next can change everything. That's why having the right law firm matters. Call the firm you can trust. Call Sweet James. It's the energy all around you. The thrill of the moments to come.
December 21st gonna move to December. Like what?
The roar of the crowd. The rush.
Why can't they just move it? Keep it in the spring where.
Well, because of the hot weather in the summer.
I mean, does it matter when they should hold it?
Dealers are celebrating with savings. Ford trucks and SUVs are part of the moments that move America forward. Now until February
Who's gonna want
16th,
to go in December?
APR plus $2,000 bonus cash on a 2025 F-150 XLT truck. The vehicles Americans rely on and the deals you've been waiting for. Right now, get $6,000 total cash on a 2025 Ford Explorer. Hurry, it all ends February 16th. Go to your California Ford dealers today.
So, Newsom, you've got whole milk? 100%.
And real fruit. Tasty hates night. Oh, this is like the fall of Troy all over again. So tasty. Have you heard of Troy?
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Hi there, and happy Saturday. I'm KCRA3 meteorologist Kelly Curran. Mostly cloudy skies today, seasonable temperatures. Highs will be in the low 60s, but we'll start seeing scattered showers moving in tonight with heavier rain expected tomorrow.
Get KCRA3 weather updates every hour on my decade. Diablo Grills has been offering quality outdoor products for low retail prices. Build the outdoor kitchen of your dreams. Call 916-361-7100. CW Sports live in Daytona Beach. It's a great Saturday night in Central Florida.
All right, cars are rolling off.
All right. Here we are in broadcast booth. Parker Quinterman, Jamie McMurray, drivers that have won right here at Daytona. I'm Adam Alexander. You can't beat race day at this place, and every driver dreams of it, getting to victory lane at the World Center of Racing.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're finally here. It's been so anticipated to get back to start the season, and as you mentioned, Daytona, there's no better place to be able to win. Partner and I have both been able to go to Victory Lane here. We were just down there in the pre-race show, and I'm telling you, that perspective, standing in Victory Lane, looking up at this tower that we're in right now, it's the perspective everybody wants to have on this. So.
And it says the World Center of Racing, which is awesome. And as you come here in February, there's this optimism that you feel like you have this chance. It's a level playing field, but by the end of tonight, that will not be the case for everyone.
Well, you know who's really optimistic when you come here in February? The drivers from Richard Childress Racing. They won the last 4 races in February, and the drivers from that group share the front row tonight, Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Hill has been incredible. You mentioned Jesse Love won this race 1 year ago, but just in general, on all of the drafting style tracks, RCR has incredible cars. We spoke with them earlier today. They've actually been working on this program, trying to get their cars even better, knowing with this new chase format.
RCR has won 12 of the 23 drafting track races since 2022.
Justin Allgaier, champion of this series. He's won basically everything there is this series. I think he can get done, and also my pick for the win tonight.
Here, oh wow, look at that. The 5 car from Luke Fenhouse.
I think tonight could be the night with P1 practice. He's got speed.
I think that 5 of Luke Fenhouse is driving. I think it's gonna have a rotation of drivers.
Well, you gotta have three decisions here, 3 keys to making survival. We see all these massive runs here, but make good decisions early. Don't take any chances. If you lose your track position, you're gonna have a little bit of time to make it up. The second thing that always happens here, first race of the year, you see guys speeding, getting on pit road. If that happens on the green, it can end your day. That happens late in the race. And we just talked about it. You got to be able to beat Richard Childress Racing. 4 straight wins in the season opener here at Daytona. On top of that, both of their cars.
Ross Chastain is gonna do 4 O'Reilly Auto Parts races for Jordan Anderson and some races for Junior Motorsports in their 9 car, which is doing select races this year. That's why you don't see them in the race today. It's Patrick Staropoli.
Good, buddy. So you were a driver, you became my doctor, and now you're back to being a
Yeah.
driver at Daytona.
So the 5 car that Luke Fenhouse is driving is for Hedinger Racing. They did a one-off truck race in 2024, but now they're going full time in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Again, full time, one of the two full time Ford teams, but we'll have a rotation of drivers. Um, the 91 of Mason Maggio is part time. Oh yeah, SVG is gonna return to Junior Motorsports to do select races in that 9 car too. And that other Austin Hill driver, Austin J. Hill, he'll be back this year. I think he's gonna make his first start at Coda, I think. Just don't know what team he's gonna drive for exactly.
Sammy Smith qualified 12th. He's finished top 10 in the last 2 drafting races, including a runner-up last time the series raced at Daytona in August. He is a great field racer. Go back to Nick Sanchez, number 25, making his first start for this new team, AM Racing. He won the draft last year at Atlanta. Gonna have his work cut out for the starting 20. He'll be good. One to watch, and also a great personality in this field. Lamar Scott was off 37th, gave a pair of 4th-place finish in the ARCA Series here at the World Center of Racing. But this is going to be entirely different in the O'Reilly Series.
Carl Metz has a front row seat through it all. Let's go down to the Arby's pit box.
I really do, Adam. And for once again, fans can find all 33 races right here on the CW for year 2 as we bring you some more NASCAR racing. But how about a different vantage point for fans to get used to this season? That's what you get atop of the Arby's pit box that we're going to be at a select few races this season, bringing you fun stories, exclusive interviews, and much more from right here on Pit Road where all the action is. And I can promise you one thing, you can't miss this thing because, it's wrapped in meat. William Sawalich makes his return to the JGR number 18 car after a crash at Talladega last fall kept him out of the last 2 races of 2025 with concussion-like symptoms. I asked him if there was any apprehension today since that crash came at a drafting track, and he said absolutely not. He is ready to go. JGR has worked during the offseason on making their super speedway cars better. That showed up during his qualifying effort.
I think this will be the year of William Sawalich. Yeah, William Sawalich came close to winning a few times last year.
Roger Caruth's taken the reins for the majority of the season in this car. He's won multiple times in the Truck Series. Crew Chief Marty Lindley acknowledged that there will be some growing pains to start the year.
My CW is working fine on my end.
Dale Jr. and this entire 88 team, and a lot of folks in the garage who are pulling for this 23-year-old from Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Dylan. It's time now for Starkey Radio Communications. Let's listen in.
It all starts right here at Daytona. So let's do it tonight. We'll start it off with let's get as many points as we can. And let's be there at the end to put ourselves in position to get a trophy. Copy that.
Scan the QR code or head to Starkey.com and test your hearing in just 5 minutes with their free online hearing test. Great to check in with the reigning champ, the man that won here 1 year ago, Jesse Love. The Toyota GR Supra is the official pace car for this evening's race. Austin Hill lifts the pole. He's the control car, takes the outside lane to get us going.
All right, so Austin Hill's gonna start on the outside lane.
Pull down in front of Jesse Love, but they haven't always done it. They race pretty much all race long.
Caution lights go back on. Now that has got to be a tease.
Oh, right. It's a terrible tease because as you get to that point, you pulled your seatbelts tight, you're kind of mentally ready to start this race.
All right, they called off the start for a moment.
Here being Daytona in the first race of the year. Yeah, you go through all those checks, you clear out the engine, the carburetor of these cars, and you just want to get everything in the right position and now reset and do it all over again. And those RCR teammates there, you mentioned it, we haven't seen them historically work together because they kind of go with this theory that if they're
Oh, that's Ryan Ellis with the blue steering wheel. Tableau TV. Also, Junior Motorsports revealed their RB scheme that they're going to run in select races this year on the 1 car, I think.
handling characteristics, it's different. And when you go back to last year's race, they dominated, right? Austin Hill leads the most laps, wins the first two stages. Jesse Love takes over in that final stage. He wins the race.
I did watch the Rolex 24 from, well, I didn't watch the whole race full. I didn't watch the whole race from hour 1 to 24, but I watched a good majority of it. It was really good. The one thing about it is that caution for fog. Man, that was by far the longest caution period I have ever seen in any racing sport. I know they should have probably red flagged it, but I think it was a good thing that they decided to keep it rolling. Yeah, I watched the good majority of that caution period, but I slept through most of it since it happened at night time, obviously. If anyone watched it from hour 1 to 24, I mean, kudos to anyone. Kudos to anyone who stayed up all night to watch that whole caution period. All right, let's try this again. I guess the officials found some debris somewhere on the track.
Don't try to do anything too aggressive. Just take notes, put yourself in the right position, and survive in this race. It's a new era in NASCAR. Welcome to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
All right, here we go. Pace car gonna dive on the pit road. Austin Hill gonna lead the field from the outside lane. His teammate to his inside. And green flag, the 2026 NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series season is underway at Daytona. Here we go. Oh, caution. We got a crash on the front stretch already. It's Brendan Poole and I think that's Jeremy Clements. And the 91 of Mason Maggio has heavy damage.
They didn't go, right? Like they waited a while in that restart zone, and that doesn't normally affect the guys. Yeah, NASCAR can see that he's trailing oil behind.
He has oil. And 91's already done. This is not the first time this has happened at Daytona. Driver, I don't know how you screw up the start like that. The 4 of Anthony Alfredo is damaged.
His horrific weekend continues. Look and see exactly what happens.
Let's go with the replay.
See a couple of gaps here on some of these guys. Maggio right there. That pink and white car.
It was the 38 with Patrick Emmerling.
Just benching. Those are, you don't want to have that, especially because when you're 2x2 like this and tucked up the rear bumper of another car.
Lucky it wasn't bigger.
So you get this accordion effect. It happens almost in an instant where you feel like you're just running the car in front. But the checkup happened 4 times. Most unfortunate part of this is that it really doesn't matter who goes first left, right? It's okay. You're going to catch it when he gets turned anyway, even if you have the gaps.
Hello, Christian. Welcome to the live stream.
Remember, for that onboard there, the driver's sitting a lot lower than where that camera was. Early caution here at Daytona. This will get 2026 in the O'Reilly Park Series on CW.
You know what? Just worry about it. Don't worry.
vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
Yeah.
When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Breztri, a 3-in-1 inhaler, better breathing starting within 5 minutes, and helps prevent flare-ups. Breztri won't replace the rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
You know what's crazy? Is that you can get a
That Tony is getting a salad. And who should understand him?
Because I think it started wrong.
I'm on a roll. They can start with dessert.
Or, how about soup?
Wait a day, baby.
Folks, I've seen a thing or two. But these prescription prices, pricey. Higher than a rooster on stilts. Ain't that right, Dusty Pete?
Reckon it's time we broke them in.
Good all racks make saving time and money easier than splitting a biscuit. Papers that could knock a big folks' britches there, Poppy.
Save time and money on prescriptions. Check Good RX.
In these race cars, it gets to 130
Okay.
degrees. The soup's full of sweat. There's the
Yeah, I'm just accustomed to using it, okay?
Mando, there were times when I could smell myself, and it's not pleasant. I started using Mando. The deodorant works. I'll never switch to no brand, honestly.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
What if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
Ooh, I like that.
what Ned knew he could treat differently.
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just accustomed to you saying that, okay? For me, it's natural.
No, you don't say that to your coach. Nor you say, hey.
I usually just say hi or greetings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Arby's. We have the beats. Progressive Insurance. Get the savings.
One thing I learned from somewhere is that some people don't like being corrected on their grammar or typing sometimes.
Cameron.
But it is what it is.
Cameron. But I don't want you to be embarrassed. That's why I said correct you, okay? You understand?
All across America. Let's get an update from Pit Road. Here's Dylan Welch.
You want to be embarrassed?
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to be embarrassed either.
Then address people appropriately. Hey would be like with your little cousin. Hey, what's up, buddy? Or hello, auntie. Hello, grandma. Not hey.
Raced into the Daytona 500 on Thursday, then was disqualified in post-race check. We initially struggled in his regular season.
Would you say that to Mr. Wilson?
No.
Hey. No. Would you say that to Uncle Greg? Hey.
He said, the one thing I've got to do is not damage this thing out of respect to Tommy Joe Martins and this entire team. That little incident there was not his fault. You see him back on the racetrack, just a little bit of left front damage, but it is not the start for sure that the 4 car and the 4 team wanted.
I will say this, though. Every time we come to one of these drafting tracks, Caesar Vaccarella is in the mix, so we would anticipate.
Do not dwell on what you cannot control. Control PF chains. That's what we all need to learn. Of course, people find a way to twist it and put the blame on us as usual, which is not surprising.
that just wasn't up to speed, and they really needed it. So now it gets back to having the ball in front of them.
Geez, someone. Are you gonna watch the race on your phone? All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow for the 500. It seems like I kind of feel bad for some of my followers who have to deal with connection issues or TV issues when it comes to watching races.
For a girl. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's not true. Because with the right team, you write your own story. So no, I'm not fast for a girl. I'm fast, period.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis has held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin. Thanks to Skyrizi.
Also, all my die casts that I've shown so far, all the ones I've gotten in the last year and a half, not all of them came in boxes. I bought some loose ones like this one. This is Jeff Green's number 30 AOL America Online Scooby-Doo movie, Chevrolet Monte Carlo. He ran this in the 2002 Coca-Cola 600. Lately, I've been becoming a Jeff Green admirer, so I'm making that point stand by buying a few Jeff Green cars. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty cool car. I like it. Didn't come with a box or a card, but I don't. It's all good. I mean, I wouldn't mind to have a box or a card that comes with it, but it is what it is. See. Oh yeah. Last this past was it October? I went to some train show, and one of the vendors there was selling NASCAR stuff, both big and small. And I bought 3 old diecasts, also from 2002. One of them is this one. This is Carrie Earnhardt's Jenny King's Looney Tunes car. And it has Yosemite Sam there on the hood. This car's been played with a lot because if you look very closely, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's paint chips all over it. So I kind of expected it. This is from the Bush series, or as it's now called, the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Kerry wasn't as successful as his father and brother, but he gave it a go, and he tried, and it is what it is. Kind of dusty. Oh yeah, he has rookie stripes too on the back since he was a rookie in 2002. And Super Cuts was also another sponsor of his. Let's see, who else have I gotten? Casey Atwood's number 7 Sirius satellite radio Muppet Show car. This team is called Ultra Motorsports, and if you notice, it is a Dodge body. So I do got to have another Dodge car in my collection again. Fortunately, this one also has paint chips too on it. I also got another Jeff Green car, also from 2002. It's his America Online's Looney Tunes car. Daffy Duck on the hood. I'm not sure what size this is exactly. Probably maybe 144 or something or whatever you call.
One thing that I would say right now,
So
if
yeah.
I was on the radio, and I'd be like, okay, listen, everybody take a deep breath. Not to Brendan, I mean, just in general, to all these guys, like, it's a long race. We just got started. It's not trying to win in turn one. It's going to be fine here. Just give a little bit of a gap here.
But you know, we didn't see a lot of drafting in practice yesterday. So you want to develop that rhythm, and now you get this slow start, so you shrink the opening stage. Maybe we'll find it now. Restart coming as the leaders head through the public restart circle.
All right, green flag. Let's try this again. Completed lap 6, and now we're on lap 7. Now, there I said it. William Swatch on the front row.
Number 18 is William Swatch.
And it takes about a lap to get those things wound up to speed. You see already going three wide. Yeah, right seat shot to the top there. Look at
Carson Hocevar already making a move.
Number 42, you see him going up through the middle. Keep your eye on him, Tommy. It's starting the back, but really got very loose. Looking at Ryan in the green. Real Riley series.
Yeah, that driver between the 31, Blaine Perkins.
Ryan Sieg already leading the top line now. Let's go. All right, William Sawalich leading a Daytona.
Harvey's onboard camera displaying that won the championship 2024 just a hog eye.
Yeah, look at the traffic ahead of him. You see on the bottom, with all those guys moving around. I did a back view of somebody. Third lane, 5 cars in the outside lane. Normally, as you watch this, the lane that has the most cars will be the quickest. The bottom normally is preferred, less distance around. As you see the 21, the white blue car there in front, working both lanes. Jesse Lowell doing the same thing. He's a lot of racetrack, and it's, we saw this in the truck series. Oh, wow. These cars were a little bit uncomfortable right now. In the truck series last night, there's a lot of trucks that were sort of out of the racetrack.
All right, William Swatch leading the bottom line.
After year, especially on turn 4. I actually like that position 40 days in. You see he's going to pull up here through the middle, most likely before he gets on the 2 and the 21, pull back down, then he's going to look at the ground from them.
Just let it come to him.
You need to see the speed of the 2 and the 21. They're managing this. They can run the middle, the bottom. Both those guys, Corey Day, able
Corey Day.
Right there inside.
48 to start only dancing around, darting in that middle lane. Ryan Sieg looks good early. Number 39, third car in line. Up top.
But keep an eye on that middle lane. You got Corey Day, Patrick Starpoli, those guys, not a lot of experience. And then behind them, Carson Hocevar, the black and yellow number 42. He's definitely loose. He's going to be asking for adjustments when we get to that first pit stop. And it's so hard to back out, right? You're like, oh, I'm just going to tough it out until we get to the stage.
Corey Day's leading the middle.
This first run in these cars in the Raleigh Series is the most uncomfortable. In the past, you couldn't make the adjustments you wanted. Now you can. There's still just out the racetrack until you can make those first adjustments and get those the rear of the car in the track. So a little contact right here.
Oh,
Ryan Sieg in the 39.
Ryan Sieg, what are you doing?
Jesse Love pulled up in front of
You
him.
trying to go to the...
No damage, just a graze. Everybody's trying to bail out here. You gotta wonder, does he have some ammunition? Maybe does he from that? I saw exhaust pipes. I saw sparks actually coming out too. Or maybe it's a tire maybe going soft. Corey Day trying to, there you go, get up.
There we go. Something's up with the 39.
Looks like it's soft on that. You see all the Goodyear is
Oh,
off of that
crap.
tire. Hopefully he can make it back around.
I hope that tire doesn't explode.
You see the sparks out the right front, Parker.
Well, best to have your issues early before disaster strikes late.
Hopefully the spotters are communicating the
Come
issue.
on, get off the track, get off the track.
He's got to get to the apron here. Just get out of everyone's way. Bleed as much speed as you can. You don't want that thing to go completely flat.
They're gonna try and go to Deschler, Ohio this year. Well, I hope it comes to fruition, man.
You can't carry too much speed, blow the tire out, and then wreck the car, and you're done. Just think about track.
Here he comes.
Just think about all the bad luck. I'm just saying 2, 3, and 4. All the bad luck this team had a year ago. It's 2026 like this. New manufacturer, the alliance grows, and now an unscheduled pit stop as we close on the midway point.
I think he hit the wall there coming down through the front straight.
On the right-hand side, that Bass Pro Shop Chevy. New crew chief, new team for him this year. I haven't really paid attention here. He's up in third. In a great position right there behind the 2 RCR cars.
But look right behind him. You got Nick Sanchez, 25 rated racing. He changed teams in the offseason, wasn't anticipated, but he's making the best of that move. And right behind him, Jeremy Clements in the 51. Interesting top 10 right now as we near halfway in the first stage of the night. Austin Hill, the man in charge, is able to get ahead of the curve and take the top spot. And Daytona is in front of his teammate Jesse Love. And Clements towards the top.
Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
Well, for Ryan Sieg, it was best to be safe than sorry, that's for sure.
Value meals. Arby's new $7.99 meat-free box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money.
Jeremy Clements is in the top 5, running 5th. Let's go. Dean Thompson, the Sam Hunt Racing teammates of Dean Thompson and Harrison Burner are up there. And Blaine Perkins for Jordan Anderson Racing is running in 9th place. Let's go.
Taxes was chasing updates and getting nowhere.
Luke Fenhouse, it looks like he's lost the draft.
Doing it all for
Considering the teams that are racing under the Ford banner, I'm not too convinced if Nick Sanchez is going to be the lone Ford driver that wins this year. I mean, we're going to a track next week that he's won at, that being Atlanta, so we'll see. Hope Nick Sanchez can make the most of his opportunity at AM Racing.
Just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? But now you're ready to settle a score. Game over.
Oh, you didn't catch anything today? It's funny that you said that, considering that yesterday I didn't catch anything yesterday either. Train-wise. I did get something today, just Amtrak, and that's it.
What you can't do.
Where you don't belong.
With the right people at your side, you write your own story.
You don't wait for success. You chase it. Sharper, tougher, faster, with every lap.
All right, things have settled down. Love to see it. Ryan Sieg is about to get lapped here. Well,
My taxes paid for these roads. When I get back, goes to the camera. That's for straight top wireless.
damn, so we can get the draft.
Same prices they started back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers. On America's most reliable 5G network. Ooh. Straightforward prices.
And no potholes. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises. Official partner of NASCAR.
At O'Reilly Auto Parts, winning racing isn't just speed. It takes teamwork.
hard work and commitment. The kind of dedication that wins races. It's more than auto parts. Our professional parts people can offer you the right parts and advice, so you're ready for every turn straight away.
Gio Ruggiero is also in the top 10 now. He's ranked 6th.
And those parts, they're powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Keep in mind, oh my gosh, business is picking up. Keep in mind, again, Nick Sant AM Racing is running 2 cars with the 52. Also, in this race being driven by Daniel Dye on a part-time basis. Ooh, fuel meter, okay.
And you can see everybody is good right now. Fuel not going to be a problem in stage 1. You can run all the way, same in stage 2. Where the fuel gauge becomes a thing is when you hit that last stage of the day. Yeah, Parker, we looked up. There's only 12 to go right now. Is that the more we had at the start? Down to 12 laps, that's why everybody's starting to get more aggressive. You see that bottom that's formed. Austin Hill's got his hands full trying to manage both of those lines down. You see they're equal, which gives Sam Mayer a much better shot. Sammy Smith's the car that my eyes right there. You see
Sam Mayer's going to get shuffled out of line.
They need some help here. So you watch on board here, Austin Hill. Look where his hand is pointed all the time, at the mirror. He's going to be watching that, seeing which one has the man. The spotters be telling him how far back those cars are, which ones are gaining, which lanes, and he's going to just hop between them right now. He does perfectly to keep that lead.
Mayer's going to get in line in front of his teammate.
26 is Dean Thompson. Behind him, the 24 of Harrison Burton.
And Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones had some of a good season last year. He won at Darlington in a Matt Kansas throwback, and then he won at Kansas, where we all know he's been good at. I think Brandon Jones is going to win more than 2 races this year, I hope. Hope he can win at tracks he's never won at, like Atlanta, since it's his home track.
It's just kind of a balance of the distance versus the momentum, and the more cars maybe being in the outside lane. Sammy Smith made that look pretty easy. And when he pulled down to the bottom, I thought he was able to maneuver up through there fairly quickly. It stalled out a little bit right here. Brandon Jones gets stuck to the middle. It just feels like a parachute is on the back of your car where you get stuck and both lanes are going by on both sides. And that hurts a little bit of momentum on the bottom lane there as it breaks up that lane a little bit. Just to see if everyone lost back from Harrison Burton. What's really going to separate this is when Jesse Love decides to make his move on Austin Hill, because I do think he'll be able to generate a run. But he's not going to do that till the last lap, most likely down, into the last round. Or maybe try to catch him off guard. Maybe he's not practicing. Just a couple laps ago, and sort of dove the inside and dove the top, just trying to see how that's going to work, because that's going to be his move, to almost catch Austin Hill. Get to his inside. And what he wants to do is, at this point in the track right here, and some of turn 2, I want to lag back a little bit to build a little bit of a gap between himself and Austin Hill, and hopefully that'll gather up Carson Walker, who's behind him, and get a push, and he'll try to make that pass down into turn 3. But if you're on the flip side, if you're in the 21, when you see that gap starting to develop behind you, you'll roll out of the throttle and try to back up this way. It's a vicious game. Austin Hill,
he's like Anthony Alfredo clocking a fast lap.
50% from, and just timing that perfectly. He doesn't let those gaps get too big behind him. He knows the reference in his mirror.
Daniel Dye's running 25th right now, the 52.
8 laps to go in the stage. And as we head toward the end of this opening stint of the race, I remind everybody, championship format has changed in 2026. We wanted to chase. No longer win and you're in. Points are a premium. But we're still paying points at the end of these stages for the drivers that finish inside the top 10. You want to take all you can get, so the maneuvers will be aggressive here as we head toward that green and white checkered flag. Shelby Creed in that red and yellow 00 right here gave his teammate Sam Mayer a massive shot down the backstretch. And I saw Sam Mayer put his hand out the window because Sammy Smith had pulled down, but Sheldon's as good at pushing as anybody in this series, and that's the guy you want to have behind you. just can't get that out. It seems to stay organized enough. Just keeps sort of tailing him.
Parker Retzlaff has cracked the top 10 in the 99. I almost got him and Anthony Alfredo mixed up in terms of which cars they were driving.
The 5 or 6 cars that we have lined up down there. Those are all fast cars, Junior Motorsports.
And Blaine Perkins is getting closer to the front.
Brandon Jones decides to come down and join that group as well. It's frustrating when you're back there at 10 or 12, and 7 laps to go. You know you're going to have to make a move sooner than later because it's going to get chaotic here with 1 or 2 to go in the front.
6 to go this time by, and stage number 1 at Daytona for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Austin Hill has led 22 circuits so far.
Jeremy Clements also hit right there. He's going to get spun on that initial start. Looked like his day was off to that start. 25 spots you see on the left of your screen. How far he's been able to move up.
That's a nice setup to our Powerball power movers. Clements the best of the bunch. Sanchez has been good at plus 17. Haven't said Parker Retzlaff's name in a while. He's plus 16. Talked about Burton.
Corey Day. Oh, damn it. Damn, Corey Day moved too little too late. Oh, no. Hey, be careful making that move. You don't want to wreck the 31 because of it. There's Luke Fenhouse. Well, Sieg ain't going to get his lap back. At least not yet. Unless he gets the wave around.
He's about to go a lap down, and that is big because he'd be the first car a lap down, and that could mess up Ryan Sieg. But here's Ryan Sieg, who might try to pass in the battle for the free pass. Could be really big.
Actually, never mind. I think Ryan Sieg might get the free pass. He's not. I realized he wasn't that far behind.
Brandon Jones looks like he might get the inside of Dean Thompson. He's not able to. This is getting so good.
Where's the 39 at? Oh, there he is. I think the 5 car is slower pace-wise.
See right here, this is Corey Day in that red, white, blue 17. Gets into Blaine Perkins and Roger behind him, but same sponsor kind of rolled out the throttle to give him a gap to get in.
That was a great job by Perkins to hang on to that.
Just like that, Ryan Sieg is going to get into the free pass spot over Luke Fenhouse. Man, he got lucky. He's lucky that Fenhouse is going slow enough for him to overtake him.
I know the 21, he was my pick for the race. Obviously, he has a fast car, but I am really impressed with Sammy Smith and the red, black, and number 8 right there.
I'll tell you, Sandy's really good in the draft. Second here in August, part of that junior 23, has a victory under his belt at Talladega Super Speedway. 2.5 laps remaining, opening stage.
Oh, Sandy got hung out. Now they try to catch the top right for the Jesse Lobby.
Sheldon Creed's third car on the bottom. Oh, you're back. Oh, there goes Corey Day. Oh, wow. Man, oh. He almost crashed into the. We're still going. 2 laps to go in stage 1. He's still going.
He'll only lose a lap here, though, so we're coming to 1 to go right now.
I love this part of these races, the opening stage. Such a snapshot of how the end of the race can pan out.
You see, he pushed up a little bit and had to put some wheel in it.
Oh.
We saw this in the truck race last night. This track has continued to lose grip and off turn course.
All right, final lap, stage 1.
You start wheeling in, it just snaps on you at times. You have to be cognizant of that and sort of predict that that's going to happen before it does. That really broke up our path here for the front.
Yeah, it's totally changed the complexity of the end of this race. Don't tear it up. You see, he's trying to get back to pit road. That left rear's coming apart. He just needs to slow down, though.
Final lap, stage one. Austin Hill has got 27 of the first 29. He's been dominant like he always is.
Corgay's still rolling. Oh, there goes the 8. And there they go. Oh, wow, crash. And caution is going to come out, and that's going to end the stage. And Austin Hill wins stage number 1. And Gio Ruggiero is wrecked. Sammy Smith got loose. Sam Mayer's in it. Wow.
Almost the exact same thing. Yeah, that happened to Corey Day 2 laps earlier. And it happens every single time we come to Daytona. I think the 8 has very much damage. Same with 41. Yep. It's the cars behind them that really got the brunt of the damage.
Look at this tap. It was like, was that Nick Sanchez that was in it? Yeah.
Austin Hill drives off to another stage win. That's his 17th all-time in the track. He is the best when it comes to the
I think that was the 25. Anyways, your stage 1 result. Wow. Man, what a way to end that stage. It's not every day you see a wreck on the last lap of the stage, but it happens. Anyways, let's take a look at the stage 1 results. Austin Hill wins the stage. Jesse Love second. Carson Kvapil third. Justin Allgaier fourth. How about Blaine Perkins finishing fifth? Keep in mind, this guy won a stage a few years ago at Talladega for Our Motorsports. William Sawat 6th, Jeremy Clements 7th, Brandon Jones 8th, Raja Kruth 9th, and Taylor Gray rounds out the top 10. Damn, Parker Retzlaff, Austin Green, Daniel Dye almost got stage points. Yeah, I think that was the 25. Fuck. Man, the 19 ate shit real bad. Does the 39 still get the free pass? I'm not sure. And that 19 ate shit on the.
I use that as local stories, meaningful investigations, forecasts you trust. News to us is what impacts you. KCRA3 News at 10. The Roseville Auto Mall is Northern California's ultimate destination when looking for your next vehicle. Find the largest selection with 21 top brands. Now through February 17th, find even bigger savings during our President's Day sale. The Roseville Auto Mall, driven to be the best. Many things change. But your McDonald's breakfast plan? No. You don't change perfection.
For a limited time, mix and match 2 of your breakfast favorites for just $6, including a sausage McGriddles or a classic sausage McMuffin with Introducing Purple, the only mattress with a jet-flex grid designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start the day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your mind, it improves your life. Save up to $500 on the mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep. The Roseville Auto Mall is Northern California's ultimate destination when looking for your next vehicle. Find the largest selection with 21 top brands. Now through February 17th, find even bigger savings during our President's Day sale. The Roseville Auto Mall, driven to be the best.
Hey guys, it's Mark here at Trademark Poland Spa, coming to you from 84 cities and 14 counties. We've forgone the traditional way of building a pool by using subcontractors. We do all those phases right here in-house at Trademark Poland Spa. We use companies like Jandy, Pebble Technologies, Lincoln Aquatic, Whether you're renovating that swimming pool or building a brand new one, at Trademark Pool and Spa, all things are possible.
NASCAR CW is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral Lars are our nation's heroes. Toyota, let's go places. And by the Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express card. Great night in Daytona Beach, Florida. The We Want Caution lights are on as we wrap stage one for the crash. What you're seeing on the track right now is the same wheel and emergency warning technology used by police, fire, and EMS vehicles across America. Trusted every day to protect those who protect us.
Oh yeah, Corey Day's alive. What happened to Harrison Burton? Something must have happened to him. It looked like the last lap of the race itself.
When you get to that point, you almost get drawn into the car. You start rolling out, but you can't because there's someone behind you. It's almost like we're right there. You see the loose. We got loose once. And at that point, Sam can't really back out anymore. He's just hoping you can gather it up. I think it's a great example, Parker, for all watching to see how on edge the cars already are. It just takes such a small contact to get those cars loose. But Sammy, you see him driving it inside of there.
I think the 40.
A lot of damage to the 8 car. He came out about as well as anybody in this wreck.
No, the worst damage I've seen, yeah, Gio Rogero and Nick Sanchez there for that new AM Racing team, new ownership group.
Let's get it back down to Carla Metz at the Arby's pit box.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. We're getting ready to bring you all the action here from the Arby's pit box. We got chaos looming as crew guys getting ready to roll here. But first, from our Arby's pit box here to right here on pit road to revealing the Arby's paint scheme, the Junior Motorsports team, and finally a kickoff concert for the agency. That's right. Jimmy Eat World in front of an Arby's restaurant, a legendary band in the middle of an American icon. Arby's boys and fans knew it was an event worth turning up for, and Arby's offered them more than they expected. With good music plus meat in 3 boxes, giving them their fill of good food and iconic bands, an incredible crowd, and a whole lot of food all at Arby's. I'm not sure how they got so much in there, but I guess that's Arby's at Daytona for you. As we head into the next stage of the race, it's the perfect time to fuel up with Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box. Arby's is giving you a whole lot of food with a classic roast beef or crispy fish sandwich and 3 delicious sides. More meals for your money. Scan the QR code now to order in the Arby's app. Arby's, we have the meat.
Pit road going to be open this time around. It's a fun game to see what the plan is in regard to tires and
All right.
tires over track position. Progressive Pit Road, a busy place. Let's go there now. Yep.
And you see Justin Allgaier at the top of your screen said everybody is sideways. He said, I'm free. It's really hard to suck up. Crew chief Andrew Overstreet calling a 4-tire stop 2 rounds down on the track bar. You see that adjustment right there. Under him, Austin helps for the vibration during the first stage. Not bad, never got worse. They thought maybe some spell tires. Said, you want some 4? Both Austin and Chad said, I'd rather not. So you saw, no, just 2 tires on that, Dylan.
Carson Waffle was loose. They changed left side tires. Jesse Love changed left side as well. Sounded like his car was pretty good, but attributed a lot of that to the green area at the front of the field.
+2 for Florida, +5 for Roger Peru as we get the race off Progressive Pit Road.
And Carson's pit road speed looks really fast right there. I don't know if Jesse could get going, but.
And now we take a look at the replay. Brought to you by Progressive. Say when you love a motorcycle, RV, and road insurance. Visit progressive.com. Get your saddle up and ready to go. The restart for stage 2 is next.
Real new folks hated Mondays, so you make your Tuesdays your favorite looking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's Tuesday. $10 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Colitis or Crohn's disease, put them in check. Report port stiffening, and it's a once-daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission from focus. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. This is repair the intestinal lining.
And lasting
What?
steroid remission.
Need something like this for your charger?
I might. I'm not gonna bring it to work though. I'll use it for our trip. Yeah.
I think I'll go back and get another one. Cute. You see, you can put all your stuff in there.
Yes.
And even there,
Also, you guys go to just about info and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
it's been great. I seem hundreds when I switched to Progressive.
Moneybrook is passive progressive.
It's great. There's the one.
Money doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who do.
If I make one,
I can be on the like my line or on the phone.
Yeah. I'm still hoping that boys think we can bring to a better room. Oh look, they do have rooms with balconies.
Don't be passive.
Lucky.
Switch to
Bounce Michael Brown Jr. and CW Courtside Saturday. Next week at 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific on the CW.
Disney's greatest advancements look like the one of our most powerful tools is far more simple.
Sex.
Calling to connect with something. That's how we're involved in healthcare by treating people, not just
Yep.
personalized care. Guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
Also, see, one of my followers was out there in Stockton at the station. See, he also got this shot, the Z Train. Goes by the name Lysander Train Productions. We also got this shot. The Z Train took the Sacramento sub today. It was racing some manifest that had come out of the yard.
Oh, you know what Byron.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't turn the computer.
Hi there, happy Saturday. I'm Casey Area 3 meteorologist Kelly Curran. Mostly cloudy skies today, seasonable temperatures. Highs will be in the low 60s, but we'll start seeing scattered showers moving in tonight with heavier rain expected tomorrow.
Get KCRH weather updates every hour on my
Yeah, Shavit going under the cantilever at Lindsay Street, all the while just displaying the double yellow.
the outdoor kitchen of your dreams. Call 916-361-7100.
This goes to show you that so yeah, the Z Train still takes the Sacramento sub when it gets a chance.
I don't know, what do you think? You think you do it for yourself?
Yes, I'm just not going to bring it to work, okay? You get what I'm saying? Also, Seth and his mom are out there at Thornton right now at Kyle Road. Speaking of Thornton, I eventually want to check on that church there that had the speakers and the opportunity presents itself. Oh, and another.
It's not like that. It's not like those cases. Not like those cases. Yes, Cameron, what?
Also, I know it's not every day that something good on a train comes through when it's race weekend, but tomorrow's Lathrop Z Train's gonna have a patch locomotive on it. The Z Train can come early, so only time will tell.
Oh, boy.
What's the problem?
Nothing. All your wheels.
Well, I put them in the box so they won't be scattered. Okay.
Hey, wait a sec. What's that color of that car? Who's in that car? That's the same thing the drivers are going through when they're racing out there. You want to know who you're pushing, who you're trying to work with. You'll learn.
Who won the first?
Austin Hill, which is not a surprise.
Especially when you were coming across cars you could recognize. I never wanted to have a special paint scheme when it came to Daytona or Talladega for that exact reason. I wanted to have the paint scheme that I have every other week or often, just because everyone knows me.
For the freeway insurance.
Ooh, this is cool. Like the Enterprise.
It's the 75 years one.
Oh, yeah, but Transformers in here?
Yeah. I found the closest box I could think of.
I'm here at the Care Center where Gio Ruggiero has been released. I know this is what you
Oh,
wanted
you
out of the debut.
got Crash.
Yeah.
Is there a rat? Some of these
Yeah,
are
I thought we
empty.
had a really fast number 18.
Hey, some of these are empty.
Yeah, because some of the cars are sitting right there.
I thought that the car was really good. We had some engine issues and actually made it up to the front there, so it just shows how fast our car was. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of these guys, you know, they're racing in the series full time and don't have the common sense that you need to finish the race to win. So just unfortunate we got that.
Oh, the dual races. Well, first off, dual 1 was quite eventful, especially business started picking up with 15 to go. The RFK teammates were the RFK Racing Fords were fast in dual 1, but they imploded with 15 to go because when they were pitting, there was a caution for Casey Mears spinning, and hey, look, the 5's got no hood. Sponsor is Jobber.
If you look at the tape in front of that, they had in that first lap incident a little bit of air gets under the hood. The hood doesn't weigh a whole lot.
Anyways, Corey LaJoy was in a good spot all night up until the end. It's like his teammates, he just left him there. It's like they left him dry, and he ended up getting turned by Suarez on the last lap, and the final transfer spot went to Casey Mears of all drivers. And stage 2 is underway. Yeah, Daniel's Joey Logano wants dual 1, but it doesn't really bother me that much because it's not a points paying race. Besides, he's no stranger to winning the duels anyway, so no, I shouldn't be surprised. Also, he had help from Blaney too, so yeah. Chastain, Buescher, Byron all had their cars wrecked. There was also a caution with like 2 laps to go that resulted in the overtime that preceded the last lap crash. And then duel 2 went caution free, and Chase Elliott came alive at the end, and he ended up winning. I mean, wrecks happen, but it was probably best that they don't tear up any cars. Yeah, Sanchez is done for the night or the evening. Sheldon Creed is now the first car 1 lap down. I think Ryan C it looks like he got the free pass. All right, so Jesse Love is now in the lead.
Watch his eyes as we're riding up with him. He'll spend more time looking up. That's the side mirror now. So he's using the rearview mirror when he looks up, and when he looks to his left, then he's using the side mirror that's on the A post. That's what these drivers do. You're looking in those mirrors, working both ways. You just glance back to the front to make sure you're in the right part of the track. Look at on the left, you see him almost swerving everywhere, just trying to manage these lanes. It's so much work. And that's what's really tiring, because you're going through all that, and your spotters trying to talk you through everything they're seeing through.
Austin Hill put in the block, but here comes the 18.
That's William Sawalich leading the bottom lane. All that are behind him. And the third car in line down below was the third car down the fourth. That white Toyota, Taylor Gray, second-year driver from New Mexico. Jeff Murphy was part of that front group.
We'll see. You just take your time and put things in.
Jesse Love would like to see these guys get too wide, and none of them ever really generate a run.
Oops, missed one.
It's so hard to manage both those lanes. Because of that right there, yellow is right behind the bush, trying to move that lane forward.
Great view from our Golden Corral before camera.
You're in Jeff's position here. Some of those pushes are unnecessary. They're not doing anything, and it is finding rows back. So you almost don't want to be doing that after you see wrecks the ball.
Finally, it's about time these other drivers start making moves.
See if he can find his way back to the bottom lane. Actually, this time the last run seemed like
What time is it?
3:10.
Jesse's trying to chase him up there. Ooh, that bottom lane's getting disorganized now. You see.
Ooh, contact.
Austin Hill just touched there into 3.
Saw the graphic. Jesse Love has gone over 400 laps led in his career in the draft. Already listed among some of the best. And in control here. He and his teammate have combined the
Hello, Justin Bradley. Welcome to the stream. Are you already filming a train video? Oh, okay. A new one. All right.
What happens there is Justin moves up trying to slow Austin down, then Austin's moving down, trying to kind of bog him down. Just the game you play.
almost halfway through stage 2 at Daytona for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series as we head to red to look at our RVC leaderboard. The man in charge, Jesse Love. So welcome to all Dyer Hill. They're with him.
Daniel Dye is like the last competitive Ford still standing.
Every mile matters. That's why Mobil 1 Motor Oil is engineered to keep your engine running like new for longer.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Oh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want. Any way you want.
Any way you want, that's the way you need it. Any way you want.
Specialist Fit Fix while I get my hair clipped. Yeah, they can fix my flaps while we fish for bass. If you want, they can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants. That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Austin Hill's going back to the point.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
There it is, they move the 50-yard line. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. To save people hundreds! Whoa.
Roger Caruth is up to 4th place.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. Wow, Allie, you're obsessed with Olive Garden's tender braised beef tortelloni. And we're obsessed with your 5-paragraph petition demanding its return. Fan favorites are back for a limited time, starting at $12.99. But unlike that petition, it won't go on forever. Ooh, ranch snack mix. Crunchy, savory, and best of all, ranchy. With Hidden Valley bread seasoning, snack time tastes even better. Get the recipe at hiddenvalley.com.
Sheldon Creed about to lose another lap.
Ford Parks. One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
The new NASCAR season is already at full throttle. This Saturday, there's no slowing down in Atlanta. After back-to-back wins, Austin Hill will be aiming for the three-peat. Well, the rest of the field must have knocked him out of the winner's circle.
Yeah, you go ahead and tell him it's done.
NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. This Saturday from Atlanta at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific on the CW.
12 laps to go. You're watching the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on CW, brought to you by Arby's. So the exchange at the front, side by side. Austin Hill now's got everyone behind him. And closed captioning for today's race, brought to you by Tableau TV. Pay once, watch forever.
Dude, Roger Cruz gets the back bumper here, just love it.
Daniel died,
Awesome job.
dropping back.
Sammy Smith down the bottom by himself.
Sammy Smith looking.
He's gonna need someone to come with him.
I mean, and Sammy is on the lead lap. So is Corey Day. Drivers that have been bounced around a little bit tonight. They have right in the game.
Swallows got shuffled back a bit.
He hung William Swalch out in turn 4 in the last lap. Had his teammate Carson Cuomo right there behind him. Sees push Swalch back, kind of in the middle. 8 car though, we talked about it, not a lot of damage and a massive run right there. I'm gonna count him out. I think we're gonna see him back to the front of this pack.
Ryan Seek is 27th.
As they go down the corners, that middle group in front of him makes his line stronger, and then they sort of go to just use that to the corner to join them. He's still beside William Swalch right now. Jesse Love dives to the bottom.
He's been quietly good tonight, Justin Allgaier. Just hanging around, top 5 in the opening stage, third right now. Sitting beside his teammate Roger Carew, who also is off to a really good start.
But Jesse Love in the red white too is doing a lot of the work for Austin Hill. Austin Hill's just let him kind of slow both of those lanes down. We'll see if the 88 and the 1 can get hooked up together here, trying to generate a run on the outside. Sort of walk off the corner, just saw that rear end wiggling around a little bit. Can't get it for the 17.
And at 17, jumping up to the 16th position after taking that big leg to the left rear. The damage on the left rear into the tail, the team felt like was pretty decent. They did make repairs. They worried about stability. Hartfield is okay, but Corey is struggling with the air, describing it as very turbulent. The team told him just be smart. If they can't race up to get points in this stage, take it easy and take care of it. They told him, Dylan.
And Kim, we'll give you a Toyota driver update on the driver racing for 4th. That's Taylor Gray in the 54. Felt like he was in position to win this race a year ago, but a couple of wrong moves late in the going ultimately made the difference. Taylor said earlier today, I feel like a year's worth of confidence and knowledge in myself is going to help me make some of those important moves when it really counts today. He's done a good job of that so far, racing inside the top 5. Just a small track car adjustment the last time down pit road for the 54.
He was in there last night, Truck Series race, got crashed late. And speaking of being crashed, over half the field in this race tonight has received damage at some point. And the 2 dust-ups we had, one at the beginning of stage 1, one right there as we saw the green and white checker flag. Among them, Sam Mayer, but he stayed on the lead lap, and here it is in the top 10, coming to 8 to go in our second stage.
It looks to me like the handling of the 2 car up front was starting to go away. I saw it looking really tight off turn 2. Actually allowed the 88 behind him to get a run, which put him in a good position, and that's sometimes how that works. But it looks to me like Jesse Love has his hands full right now. I don't think he's the only one. I think handling tonight is going to be at a premium amongst looking at all these cars wiggle off the corners.
Austin Hill out front, 8 laps to go, stage 2 at Daytona.
O'Reilly. Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need them now? We've got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
That's right, Mom and Dad. My new boyfriend rides a motorcycle.
Oh, it's just a cruiser from whining on the weekends. Protected by America's #1 motorcycle machine.
How responsible.
Very expensive.
And he has a tattoo.
Temporary. For my niece. She insisted.
Oh, that's cute. Well, guess what, Mom? I chopped my hair off. Well, I stand corrected. It's lovely. No, it's not.
Super cute.
Very in right now. That's my rough and tumble little girl.
What causes a curve? Is it Prader-Willis disease? Is there somebody I can talk to or help?
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. You guys got somebody for Prader-Willis disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Prader-Willis disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today. GoGetSomebody.com.
In the race car, if it gets to 130, 140 degrees, the suit's full of sweat. There's days where I lose literally 6 or 7 pounds. Before I used Mando, there were times when I could smell myself, and it's not pleasant. I started using Mando. The deodorant works phenomenal. I'll never switch to no brand, honestly.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you need. Any way you want.
Any way you want, that's the way you need it. Any way you want.
Schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped. Yeah, they can fix my flaps while we fish for bass. If you want, they can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants. That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
From the Zebra. Andrews take the whole limit. Liking the Zebra finds people's savings. The Zebra monitors your insurance and informs your savings the moment we find it. Nobody does insurance like the Zebra.
Arby's new meat in 3 box for just $7.99 is a 4-course meal deal. Unlike other value meals, this box won't leave you hungry. Whoa! Can you believe all this food fits in 1 box?
Arby's, we have the meat.
4 laps to go in our second stage. Austin Hill is out front. He's led 44 laps tonight, and he is now on the all-time list. When we talk about laps led at this point, it's in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Quite a shuffle. Brandon Jones up there. You got Corey Day is inside the top 10. Saw Parker Retzlaff circling. So blue names at the front. There'll be players to get stage points.
And how did Jesse Love end up here? He was the leader of the bottom lane just a couple laps ago. All 4 of us had to check up lift. You mentioned how loose he looked. And that just killed momentum on the bottom. And just long I was able to get to the top. He's run up there to the top 5, and it's just taken forever for this bottom lane to reform and regain that momentum. I like all 4 JRM cars lined up on the outside. I think Raj has done a tremendous job to get himself. And Sammy Smith setting up as trying to go to the bottom. We saw them all stacked up on the entry to turn 3.
We got the 4 JRM cars, and then the car from Hendrick Motorsports driven by Corey Davis. They're all kind of working together here and trying to pounce on the man out of Austin Hill. Can anybody take him down? He's the grand dominator and won the opening stage tonight.
Roger moves down to behind Sammy Smith. Going to get the side of the move. They're going to have the speed to carry on by him. Look at this.
Here you go. Roger Cruz going for the lead. Oh, whoa. Cruz going to lead this lap. 2 to go.
2 to go, second stage.
Sammy Smith does a great pusher. He can get to the back bumper of that 88. He's really going to help out Roger. 21 clears once again for the push of Carson Quapple. That's what Roger did not want to see.
Roger didn't lead a lap there, first of his career at this level of NASCAR. A 2-time winner of the Craftsman Truck Series.
So close to clearing Austin Hill. Down in the turn 3, he's a couple of feet short. Now those JRM cars side by side. They're not helping each other this time. But this is a great.
Damn, Corey Day got loose again. Final lap, stage 2.
Exact same position you might be in for the win as we take a look back at Corey Day and how sideways he was off turn 4. That's a major save. Really well done. As we get back alive here. The bottom's not quite
Yeah. The bottom line's not getting a run. And of course, he's going to sweep the stages. Into the line, Austin Hill sweeps the stages.
He takes stage 2. He's won 7 of the 13 stages at Daytona.
All right, stage 2 results. Austin Hill first, Carson Quapple second, Justin Allgaier third, William Swalch fourth, Roger Cruz fifth, Parker Retzlaff sixth, Sammy Smith seventh, Jeremy Clemens eighth, Jeb Burton ninth, and his teammate Blaine Perkins 10th.
And those who rallied to bring back ravioli portobello. We're obsessed that you're still obsessed. So we're bringing back fan favorites for a limited time, starting at $12.99. If you have moderate to severe eczema, Dupixent can help you feel the heal. Some adults saw fast itch relief after first dose and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Can help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
Crazy Town, how can I help you?
Now things beyond the strawberry are some Let's go steak this way.
By news as local stories, meaningful investigations, forecasts you trust. News to us is what impacts you. KCRA3 News at 10.
This President's Day Sellathon, Ford celebrates reliable vehicles, remarkable deals. Enjoy 0% APR for 72 months on the 2025 Ford Mustang Mach-E plus $3,000 in bonus cash until February 16th at your California Ford dealers.
Hey guys, it's Mark here at Trademark Pull & Spa, coming to you from 84 cities and 14 counties. We've forgone the traditional way of building a pool by using subcontractors. We do all those stages right here in-house at Trademark Pull & Spa. We use companies like Jandy, Pebble Technologies, Lincoln Aquatic. Whether you're renovating that swimming pool or building a brand new one, at Trademark Pull & Spa, all things are possible.
It's the energy all around you. The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The roar of the crowd. The rush of pure exhilaration. See it. Hear it. Feel it.
This President's Day Sellathon, Ford celebrates reliable vehicles, remarkable deals. Lease a 2025 Ford Ranger Super Crew XL for only $289 a month for 36 months. Now until February 16th, only at your California Ford dealers.
Hi there, happy Saturday. I'm KCRA3 meteorologist Kelly Curran. Mostly cloudy skies today, seasonable temperatures. Highs will be in the low 60s, but we'll start seeing scattered showers moving in tonight with heavier rain expected tomorrow.
Get KCRA3 weather updates every hour on My 58. Brought to you by Diablo Grills. For over a decade, Diablo Grills has been offering quality outdoor products for low retail prices. Build the outdoor kitchen of your dreams. Call 916-361-7100. NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats. Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Professional parts people. It's a magical place. The World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway in February. Tonight, the season opener for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. An impressive first couple of stages, but now's when everything really starts to gather momentum. That run to the checkers and everything that's on the line at this place.
But we're getting ready to maybe have our longest run of the night. We've seen handling become a big issue. We're getting to find out whose cars handle the best.
This is our third caution of the night. Anytime we eliminate those wheel caution lines, we give out the free pass to Osamar. 1 lap down. This time it goes to Carson Osamar. He gets back to the lead lap. Riding for the second position. There's his teammate, Ryan Ellis. been quiet tonight. He's 28th. Mando on board. Josh Balicki running full time for SS Greenlight Racing and Bobby Dodd. Austin Hill leading it down. Progressive pit road. Quampel, Allgaier, Swatch, behind it. We start our coverage with Kim Kim.
And over to see Justin out there at the top of your screen. He said the last adjustment was good. The car is definitely better. They'll look to take right side tires only on this stop. A little bit. Austin Hill said he was a number 1 or 2 more tighter. This run, car was okay. They'll take right side and make a small adjustment.
Light on corner exit will take right side tires and fill it full of fuel. Roger Carrick just asked to be tightened up a little bit. He's a little pretty heavy for the balance. Looks like just right some fuel for the.
Oh.
Race off Progressive pit road for tires. Austin Hill.
Back.
He's the first
All right.
car off. Swalwich comes out behind him, +2. +8 for Brandon Jones, who comes off behind Allgaier. Position. Restart to begin the final stage next on CW.
Arby's new meat and 3 box for just $7.99 is a 4-course meal deal. Unlike other value meals, this box won't leave you hungry. Whoa! Can you believe all this food is in one box?
Arby's, we have the meat.
Alright, baby, this is where the dream begins. Hey, cats, remember me?
My younger self?
Yes, I'm the you who never gave up. We got this. If we push like that, we'll go further.
When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Breztri, a 3-in-1 inhaler, better breathing starting within 5 minutes, and helps prevent flare-ups. Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
What if I told you that one of the best things you can do to improve the look and performance of your car can be done for under $20 and in less than 30 minutes?
Fix your cloudy and weathered headlights with Cerakote's #1 best-selling ceramic headlight restoration kit in just 3 easy steps and without power tools. Just wipe, sand, and apply. It's that easy. Cerakote restores and protects, and for as long as you own your vehicle, it's guaranteed. You can trust Cerakote with over 60,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait until it's too late. Buy today for under $20.
Aw, I don't want it to be over. I know. 4 years is a long time to wait for Team USA to play again.
Yeah, you're gonna be a big boy by then.
I'm not going to change that much.
We really need to get you new pajamas.
Yeah. A lot can change in 5 years, but our best price won't. Just $50 a month for 5 years guaranteed. Xfinity. Imagine that.
This is the story of the one who doesn't just see a broken dock. He sees lost revenue, a late night, and work stalled to a halt. Thankfully, he has the experience to handle whatever comes his way and has Granger on his side, offering access to technical product specialists and the scale to deliver fast, so he can keep his business in gear and always moving forward. Call quickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. What causes a curve? Is it paralysis? Is there somebody I can talk to around?
I got somebody for that.
I got somebody for paralysis. Find a urology specialist who treats PD at GoGetSomebody.com. Every mile matters. That's why Mobil 1 Motor Oil is engineered to keep your engine running like new for longer.
And now it's time for Fuel Moment, brought to you by Fuel by Fazia. Fuel up your race day with the bold flavors of Fuel by Fazia. What's say before we get?
I think we should just fuel up right now based on how Lucy was right there.
Giving you say some funny things during the break, and every once in a while, you save one for when we return. realize that we're back. You know, he's the king of the one-liner.
Like you had a box of fries every time. That was a lot. Great save.
It's been an eventful night for him. Got the free pass at the end of that opening stage to get back on the lead lap. And tell you what, he's managed this first trip here to Daytona, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, quite well. Now we go down to pit road for this week's O'Reilly Auto Parts Pit Crew Spotlight.
That's right, Adam. We're going to spotlight Skip Flores, who, if you're a fan of the Stacking Pennies podcast and a lot of the NASCAR social channels, you recognize Skip right away. He's been a tire changer at the cup level. He's going to bring a great veteran presence to this 88 over-the-wall crew this year in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. As a multi-time champion, he'll be changing the front tires on that car. Skip does it all, though. So last Saturday night down here in New Smyrna, just down the road from the big track, he was in the Flow Racing booth calling the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour Race. And then a couple nights later, he won the 602 modified feature at New Smyrna. There's been racing down there all week. It's a great alternative to the big track here. You see some of the chaos developing there in that race. But Skip got it done. He does it all behind the wheel as well at the Family Victory Lane racing in Atlantic City earlier this winter too in TQ. So he does a lot. He does media. He does pit crew. He does driving. So great to have him in this garage area this year in front tire changing on the 88.
So Ryan's been around forever. He was actually a tire changer when I worked at Roush, when I drove for Roush 15 years ago, and Larry Carter, the crew chief, didn't know his name because he was new, and he started calling him Flea because it reminds me of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So that's how I knew he was Flea for yeah, great guy.
Well, we read off his resume, Dylan did. He's also a dad that's very invested in his kids and their racing career. Time for the Freeway Insurance Choose, where every lane choice can change the race outcome. Austin Hill goes down low. A couple of Chevys right behind him.
You know, I feel like a lot of time when we do the choose, there's always a preferred lane, but we've seen, honestly, whichever one the 21 to be the preferred lane tonight.
Well, I think his choice really comes down to who he thinks is going to come up behind him, right? If it was those two Toyotas or not, he's probably happy to see it. Chevy and Justin Allgaier, but I have to say, if you want to beat that 21 car, Austin Hill, you cannot help him. We saw Carson Quapple at the end of the last stage give him a big push and got him back out in front of the two lanes. And he's so good at controlling the front, you really almost have to make a concentrated effort not to help him, which is so tough to do. But if you can, it's going to give you the best chance to get him back in the pack.
We need to shuffle him out sooner than later, right? I don't think we want to wait until 1 or 2 to go in this race. If we tried these last 2 stages, we need to shuffle him out sooner than later, get him back in the track. Maybe his car will handle as well.
Third car in that low lane for the restart, Raja Karuth. Here's 88 radio.
Yeah, but you might be in July. Just be ready. No cleaning coming out all with that big corner to be prepping for, right? Let the car settle. Yeah, you kind of got to anticipate it. You don't want
That's such a cool thing to get Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the radio. I felt that exact thing in the summer race. In that 88 car with Dale King on the radio. I thought, man, that's kind of cool. Dude, I'm going to listen. But he's got good advice, and man, has he been successful in the super speedways.
Going to the chase in 2026. Points are everything. No more win and you're in. Austin Hill gets the sweep. Great night for Carson Quapple. Allgaier is there. And can't say enough about the job for Williams, Sawallich, Jesse Love. Opens up the fence at his time with 9 stage points. Everybody going to have to make a pit stop in this final stage. Probably going to come under green. It's always a dicey moment. You want to be in control. And that's where Austin Hill is right now. Inside Williams Sawallich.
All right, time for the final stage. Here we go. All right, we're 2 hours and 3 minutes into this.
Great push by Justin Allgaier. Exactly Austin Hill wanted. Now he goes to the top.
They got a green train with BNSF power. Nice.
Against him if you want to beat him because he's just so good at doing exactly what he's doing right here. Absolutely. And he's as good as there's a field. That's why he's won the races he has and led the laps he has. I thought that Brandon Jones had enough of a push on Sawallich right in front of him that they might be able to get to his outside, but
And Austin's just done a tremendous job managing these lanes and knowing when to move up. That's obviously on him and his spotter, though. Takes the high line here, and Justin finally gets to his inside. You see, Raj is so far back right there. He will complete side by side right here. Gets it to play in their favor here, being on the bottom, but rather than getting back to that rear bumper. Just Hogger, it's just too far back right now. They don't really have any help. But now the bottom lane, see it's kind of breaking apart, guys, making it 3 wide, and that just crushes. You wouldn't think the back would have felt the front, but it does, because if the lane gets shorter, it just doesn't have the energy it does in these longer lanes. Allgaier in a great position right there, but Raja just couldn't stay close enough to him. You see Justin side drafted as hard as he can on William. Exit of 4 right there.
Allgaier has won here, but he did it in the summertime. And he told us in the offseason really would love a February victory here. 28 career wins for the guy who got the championship in 2024. And it's been so great behind the wheel of that 7 car for more than 10 years for Junior Motorsports.
The bottom lane's having a really hard time staying connected. You see Jesse Love.
He went below Daniel to the middle. I think that's going to help the bottom lane a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Crossover.
Great move right there by William.
Been in the mix all night long in 19.
We need Jones to move back down and go with his teammate right there. He talked about that earlier. Trying to hang the 2 of Austin Hill out.
Over the years, the draft has been mean to Brandon Jones. The veteran driver for Atlanta is right there with his young teammate, William Swallow. They follow Austin Hill around this track.
And there's no doubt with Brandon Jones, every year we see him get a little bit better at all of these racetracks. His work ethic is as good as anybody in the garage. Great year last year with 2 wins.
Oh, wow. Idiot got loose.
Gets back up in line. Hopefully didn't cut a tire or anything there when he got up in the tail grade. Justin being the most aggressive in that number 7, 3rd in line. And side drafting. He's got Jesse Love behind him now. They need a great car. If he'll stay with him. See Corey Day, who had that save at the end of stage 2, back up in the top 10. There's a couple cars. Sandy Smith, Sam there, who spun out at one point in this race, are still in this lead pack. Take a look right here. Raja Cruz, that red, white, blue, number 88 on the inside. As they get down into the corner, 2 moves him up. Oh! Incredible save. Jeremy Clements got a bit of gap there, thinking they were going to wreck. Better move. Jesse Love has used the same move a couple times. And Roger Cruz in that position. He did the same thing to Dan Hine. He just did it again to Justin Allgaier, who makes up on the front of the bottom. The red corner will get this. It's just really tight. The air gets so disturbed there. It's so hard to hold on the race car. These guys are going to have to try to work together to get by this 21. He's done such a good job of managing this race and these lines. I think it's fair to say the car that we feel like can get it done is the one right behind him there, the red and white, number 2, Jesse Love.
With a 60 laps led in this race. Most he's ever led. On the stages, can he finish the deal? Let's take a look at our Mobile One leaderboard as we go to break. It's
Closed captioning for today's race is brought to you by Tableau TV. Pay once, watch forever.
Oh, spin. That's Austin Green.
Plus, pause and record all the action.
Guess we're gonna keep it green. Wow.
He wouldn't have any words at all because his mouth would be filled with gravy and greatness. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
I'm Chad. I work for a professional football team.
I earned my degree online with SNHU. It fit with my schedule. Mondays, Tuesdays, those are packing days. I can get all my assignments done. Wednesdays, we're on the practice field. Thursday, initial discussion post is due. We're going to leave on Friday. We're playing an East Coast trip. I'm going to take advantage of the time spent on the bus and even in the hotel room and finish any of my other coursework that I needed to do prior to kickoff on Sunday. SNHU and the support system will make it possible. Go to snhu.edu.
I can handle that for you. I can handle
Helping
that.
Adrian Brody prepare for his role as a TurboTax expert has been interesting.
I can handle that for you.
And less intense. We do people's taxes for them on their phone or in person so that they can relax.
Yeah, no, it's taxes. So when do they cry?
No, they don't cry. They just go home happy.
And then they cry?
There's no crying. He's so committed.
Can I cry?
Trying to predict the future is a hazardous occupation. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of the incredible breakthrough in the communications satellite. It's very possible a world in which we can be in instant contact with each other wherever we may be. When that time comes, the whole world will have shrunk to a point.
When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Breztri, a 3-in-1 inhaler, better breathing starting within 5 minutes, and helps prevent flare-ups. Breztri won't replace the rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Every mile matters. That's why Mobile One Motor Oil is engineered to keep your engine running like you for longer.
44 laps to go for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Daytona. You're watching the coverage on CW, brought to you by Austin Hill continues out for 63 laps left tonight. His teammate Jesse Love right behind him. Sam Mayer, he's been beaten around in this race, damaging the 40 for the Haas factory team, but he finds his way up to third. And now we look at the fuel meter presented by Fuel by Tronsia. And you can see here, everybody is good on here, but you want to get on the pit road earlier than the window calls for, so you can control the race, maintain that track position. And the number we
There's Harrison Burton in 24. He's a lap down.
38 to 40 to go. You could pit now, but we think it's going to be a few more laps to ensure you have plenty of event should we get overtime.
Yeah, pay attention to the outside lane right there. Harrison Burton in silver. Number 24, we saw him move up. He was in the bottom line. It wasn't going anywhere. Moved up in front of Williams Wallace. Honestly, that's not the car you want leading.
Ryan Sieg's also in that lead pack too.
They've been able to make up a little bit of
Now for the
ground.
free pass here.
Slowly but surely working their way to the front.
That's happened to Austin Green.
Goes for a ride to the infield here. Brought it down at one point. They tried to maybe keep it rolling because now you
Bite the line.
no caution. Harrison Burton up there. He'll have that first corner lap down, so he can get a caution in the free pass, even though the cars ahead of him. Just keep on the lead lap and you put yourself in contention in case there's a big crash, or maybe you can rally late. Yeah, the closer Harrison Burton gets to the front, the more impatient these guys behind Austin Hill are going to get. You kind of get kicked in with the amount of laps we have left. Riding right there, because you're in a good, safe position. But as that outside lane approaches, probably wants to position himself to make the end of this. You can see the cars immediately starting to go away. They're dancing around. Everybody's complaining about being extremely loose tonight. Except for one guy, Austin Hill, who's had the cleanest view. If this feels dominant more so than ever, this is the most laps he led in a Daytona race. Previous high was 53, 66 right now. Well, then he's been in the front. We think he's going to get the hang of this. You know, he might have a GLS. He might figure it out sooner than later.
Oh, by the way, next Saturday night, we're going to his racetrack to see the CW, Echo Park Speedway in Orlando. He's unbelievable.
Pit stops. Here we go. Wow, wasn't expecting them to happen so soon, but here we go.
And first green flag stops of the night, and Austin has a different crew than we've seen with him the past few years. The 8 countries, with the exception of the rear chain of accelerating 6 of the frame.
Sam Mayer's the leader. Austin Hill and Jesse Love are out and away. No way. Jesse Love did not just beat his teammate. More coming in. Taylor Gray, Daniel Down, pit row.
You pin here, you should be able to go to the end unless we get a couple overtime. And we'll get an idea right here. We'll hear about 20 seconds of the lap time difference between. But this path that has not pitted yet is whether for a lap time versus those guys that pitted a lap ago. And that's exactly what this pack wants. They're single file and making good lap
William
times.
Sawalich.
William Sawalich dives off ready to jump into the wheel. The other guy was by himself. It's right here. So no.
Coming in for fuel only.
So the leaders right there at 48 flag. If I go back to Jesse Love, who you see right here, he's going to come by the start finish line. So looking at that lap time, they lost 0.6 of a second on that lap versus the leaders. If you do that for 2 or 3 more laps, that's going to build you enough that you're going to cycle in front of those guys. They just got to hope they can stay in line. Sweet everybody works together, getting on the pit road. They broke even that last lap. Now with the package around to pulling So really only about a second ahead right now where they were, which is still a lot. I mean, when we come in, cycle ahead, but these guys have now gotten in line. Actually, for William Smalls right there, the orange and white car, that's worked out well for him because it looked to me like he was going to be on an island of his own. And I was really worried. A lot of hands out the window here. These stops will come with 34 remaining. So everybody waved the mayor, hoping that he knows that they're on a pit or he's going to be in a bad position by himself out there on a full lap. And this could be the biggest group we have come on together, which I'm assuming exaggerates.
Yep, here comes the Chevrolet drivers.
Does a great job. Hasn't done a lot of green flag pit stops, and that's a good place to job. Great job on 17.
Here they are, Kim.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Justin Villa does, because Andrew Overstreet told me he was learning taking tires to put his team on offense, but it's looking like he's electing with fuel only for Justin Allgaier, as well as fuel only for 48 Dylan.
It's been a full day for St. Mayer in the 41, and then they're back into stage one. They're letting them go down into stage two. They took fuel only there and are back in the mix.
So now you get the blend, and those guys that have made their pit stops coming off, getting back up to speed, versus these drivers in the draft that are locked in together that have all of that momentum.
All right, here comes Jesse Love's group.
Absolutely hammering off in the outside lane. The grid led by Jesse Love, Ray Perkins behind him, and then it's Austin Hill just the way they came up pit road when they made their green flag pit stops.
That last lap for this RCR group of affiliates of the RCR cars was a couple tenths faster. That pack was ever going. That was led by St. Mayer.
Top 8 cars being showed on our bumper have not yet made a pit stop.
Williams is done for the night.
Back in the pack once they come down and make their stop.
Jordan Anderson in the lead. Here we go.
Maybe just run a little bit long here. Look at how much that pack gets driven away from the
Brighter than the star.
Jordan Anderson leading. He'll have to make a pit stop. Let's look at our Mobile One leaderboard as we go to break. It's going to be Jesse.
Only had 8 lead changes tonight. Carson Hocevar, Bram Pohl, Josh Balicki, Ryan Ellis, and Natalie Decker have yet to pit.
It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you. Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car. Auto Parts.
If you have wet AMD or DME, you never want to lose sight of the things you love. And your condition doesn't have to steal the moment. Long-lasting ILEA HD delivers powerful vision improvement. It can save your vision for the future. ILEA HD is the only treatment for wet AMD and DME that helps at least 8 out of 10 people go up to 4 months between injections after 3 initial monthly treatments. Don't take ILEA HD if you have an eye infection, eye pain, redness, or are allergic to it. Eye injections like ILEA HD may cause eye infections, separation of the retina, rare but severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye, or increased eye pressure. There is an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke. There's still so much to see.
Jesse Love's going to be the leader when everything cycles back around.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp. What?
Teeny tiny shrimp. But in here, we have big, beautiful shrimp.
In here, we're balling. It's actually fire. What is?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
My name is Kiana Palazzo. I chose SNHU's online program specifically because of flexibility. They made it possible. I have been a professional wrestler for 12 years. A lot of times I was ringside writing papers and getting journals done. You won't get the same time and respect as an in-person student. I didn't need to be anywhere to register. I didn't need to talk to anyone in person. Everything could be done through my iPad.
Go.
And they made that process seamless. I made it to the finish line, and you can too. Get started at snhu.edu.
I'm your overly competitive brother.
Hocevar is coming in.
Just like I stole Kelly Clarker.
It's like Anderson's in as well.
And now you're ready to settle and score. Game over.
Ryan Ellis going to stay out. Jesus.
Thanks, bro. Switch to Allstate and you can save hundreds.
Jesus. Oh, spin. Oh, it's the 39. Oh, we got a huge crash. Caution's out. Damn, Mayer got torn up. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. The 35's in it.
Where'd that come from?
Oh, yellow. Wow, that was a huge crash.
You saw it side by side. Big crash after the cycle of green flag pit stops. Fourth caution of the night for the O'Reilly.
Brandon Jones is in it. Damn, Sam Mayer ate shit really hard.
Yeah, the perspective we were on when we saw it was really hard to see like what happened. It was kind of from behind.
Jeremy
So
Clements.
get another view of this and see what happened. You know, it's 29 to go, so everybody's getting more aggressive.
Ryan Sieg, I saw him go around. I think his car will be fine. No, that 51's cooked.
Disorganized. They're trying to figure out where they want to be as Jeremy Clements comes to a stop here.
Good news for Clemens. He did get stage points tonight, both stage 1 and stage 2. And, you know, we always talk about that in the draft because you know you can be involved.
Guess
in
that
these
was the big
crashes,
one.
Get all you can early to minimize the damage if this happens. Brandon Jones, another driver that we've talked about. He just it's really never been good to him. Average finish in this configuration. The worst of all types of tracks for this driver from Atlanta. He gets damaged one more time.
Yeah, the fear if you're these guys that weren't involved in this, you know you're going to stay out here is debris on the racetrack. You got to really pay attention if you're the front runners of making sure you avoid any debris. And NASCAR has stopped the field just off of turn 4.
Red flag is out.
So we get a replay here.
Kind of saw that coming. What the contact? Oops. And Kyle Sieg swept it. That Taylor Gray, yeah, well. Oh, wow.
You know, Sieg was right there where all that started. And I'm not sure he got real heavy damage.
Yeah, it looked like Jeb was kind of holding his line right there. I don't know if Ryan knew that he was inside of him, but started to slide down just a little bit. Oh, Sam Mayer. It's Brandon Jones. You see Jeremy Clements come in there. You can't stop. When you watch this, one thing that you can't see on the screen is how much oil's all over the track. You hit the brakes, and the brakes work.
Kyle
The
Sieg
tires
got
just
the.
don't stick to the track. Can't
Oh,
stop.
wow.
Oh, man, that's a late hit. Really.
8 cars involved. And the fourth caution of the night that has led to a red flag. Right to Brandon Jones.
Looks like Jeb held right where he was. Yeah, we're sitting there right here, coming back up the track. You don't want to have your feet foot pedals at this point. If it hurt those little bit the biggest, yeah, those hurt because you're not ready for it to get touching your eyes first. Yeah, I think I'd say if they came down and Jeb hurt there. You can see where Jeb's car wiggled as he got hit basically by the seat. Well, and Ryan is just following that car in front of him, you know, and he doesn't even realize Jeb's there. Jeb doesn't realize he's coming down because he can't see that he's following that line ahead of him. Got away with it. Sometimes when you are the cause of the wreck. Watch this right here. You see, she's trying to get up. There's nowhere to go. He's going to slow down prior to getting there. What a hit, though. Sam had no idea that was coming. Let's hear what Natalie Decker had to say.
Kidding me, that hurts so bad. Why the did you roll off the track? Who the was that? That pisses me off so much. That hurt. Holy
Yeah.
I mean, Sam had no brakes. There's nothing. He didn't want to roll off the track. Like I'm sure she's frustrated, but that's part of speedway racing. You also have to be slowed down. Yeah, when the caution comes out, you slow down. There's no reason to be at any rate of speed at that point. But if you can come to a complete stop.
The new bike is officially protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurer. We can now safely go wherever the wind takes us. That's right. It was one of those books that smelled bad, but in a good way, you know?
Well, damn, Ryan Ellis got lucky with that red flag. I know he's not going to be up there.
Apparently the refills are limited.
It's not okay.
Wow, Allie, you're obsessed with Olive Garden's tender braised beef tortelloni. And we're obsessed with your 5-paragraph petition demanding its return. Fan favorites are back for a limited time, starting at $12.99. But unlike that petition, it won't go on forever.
Hey, Mom, are you awake?
Our employees to feed themselves.
Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
Cars feel good better than anybody else alive. They're the money saving, the roadside assistance, elegant protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. Garfield cars go farther. Woo!
That's rough. But hey, with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Any way you want.
Any way you want, it's the way you need it. It's your windshield. You fix any way you want with SafeLight. SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
You play by the rules. Then things happen. Prices keep climbing. Every month, a new expense. And the debt adds up. So how do you face it? It starts with a call, then a plan. At National Debt Relief, we'll negotiate with your creditors so you pay less than you owe. And just like that, you're back on track. When debt happens, we're here to help you take action. And this is where your new chapter begins. Call and visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
Years of hard work. Decades of dedication. Committed to giving back. You've been there, done that, and you're still here for more. So now that you're 50 or older and at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD, be proactive for Capvaxive, a vaccine specifically designed for adults to help protect against pneumonia, an invasive disease caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive is the only vaccine that helps protect against the strains that cause 82% of IPD in adults 50 or older, compared with up to 54% by other pneumococcal conjugate vaccines. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Whether you've had another pneumococcal vaccine or not, ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive.
You know what's crazy?
Then this is better than cooking at home. I mean, more affordable than groceries.
Of course. Groceries are expensive.
I was in trouble there for a sec.
Oh, you are.
It's the perfect time to fuel up with Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3-box. Arby's is giving you a whole lot of food with a classic roast beef or crispy fish sandwich and 3 delicious sides. That's more meals. Bring them on. Scan the QR code to order now on the Arby's app. Arby's, we have the meats.
That's a lot of sauce in those cans. That's about the amount you used for half the meal.
I like the horsey sauce.
That's what I was going to say. Are you barbecue or horsey?
I like horsey. I like a mixture of both.
That's
Pretty
pretty
little combo. Chicken like a milkshake.
Maybe they'll call that the barbecue sauce, right? Yeah. Car sitting idle here under the red flag, 29 laps to go. 24 of 38 vehicles in this race have been damaged tonight. It's been unbelievable. Down the camera.
Yeah, and Austin Hill sweeping the stages looks to be the favorite, but there might be some issues. That car not handling to his liking. Take a listen to the in-car audio courtesy of Starkey.
Another one, they all they want, and looks like the 31, and even the 2 leads, they come off the manure, they get fine, they get snappy loose. I'm like really bad right now. On the loose head street, and really tight into the floor, and it gets really snappy loose on me.
And then they continue to say he's so snappy. In fact, he feels like he might crash on his own. He told the team, I think tire wear is an issue. He's like, I'm not sure if the track is aged or what. My front tires feel worn out. He did tell crew chief Chad Manning, I don't want to lose track position coming in for tires, so I don't know what the right call is. The team telling him they're going to talk about it and then give him a decision.
But you got to do one or the other, right? I think you're either going to have to keep
Hey,
your
Mom,
position, or if you think it's
are you there?
important, you still have 29 laps to go.
This was their last day in Yellowstone. Kenny Wallace.
The entire time.
We still have to see this monument called Liberty Cap.
This was a conversation coming in this race throughout this weekend. Justin Allgaier was preaching to his crew about thinking this would be about handling. They don't a lot of those fuel-only stops from the back. Maybe if you take those tires and give yourself that chance to move around. I think what we saw in the truck race last night, what we're seeing here tonight, what he described is what I've seen out of almost every car. Walking off of forward, wiggles. They seem
I think
really
the 39 should be fine, I guess.
What role this would play in your decision to pit here, but you have to factor in a little bit the attrition rate.
Yeah, that's right.
You there are, and that's just less cars you have to pass. They're an enormous disadvantage. It's easier to get by them. And here's the other thing to put this in perspective. When we return to the green flag, it's basically going to be like stage 2. So there is time to get there.
Yeah, like 26 cars I count right there on the track. There's 6 or 8 of those that have to pit to or go to the
39 should be fine,
the wreck. I mean, if you come in
but
pit,
I think he's pretty much out of raceway contention. I see him there behind in front of Sheldon.
Jesse Love leading under the red flag. It's our fourth marshal tonight. It put us under the vehicles involved. Tons of damage tonight.
You said we can run this kid?
Please.
Before I'm going to start here?
Yeah.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Why'd I go to the doctor? When my heart kept skipping a beat, I didn't think much of it. But my girls made me get checked out, and it made such a difference. Turns out, I had AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did, and my girls are too.
This is no time to wait. What if I told you that one of the best things you can do to improve the look and performance of your car can be done for under $20 and in less than 30 minutes?
It's your cloudy and weather headlights with Cerakote's #1 best-selling ceramic headlight restoration kit in just 3 easy steps and without power tools. Just wipe, sand, and apply. It's that easy. Cerakote restores and protects, and for as long as you own your vehicle, it's guaranteed. You can trust Cerakote with over 60,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait until it's too late. Buy today for under $20.
The valley of the sun, the wind of life is spring. Why is that? This NASCAR and the NGT IndyCar series are coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers. For 3 days of action on and off the track, also learn about the wonderful Australian Highlands. Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com. Boston Hill aims for his 3rd straight Atlanta win, while the rest of the field looks to keep him out of the winner's circle. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, next Saturday at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific on the CW. February 22nd, the Battle in the Lanes begins as the greatest owners in the world face off under the brightest lights. Welcome to the PBA. Premiere Sunday, February 22nd on the CW.
Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. 29 to go in the final stage and still under the red flag here. I'm now at the Infield Care Center with Sam Mayer, and you were kind of an innocent bystander in all of it. What'd you see out there?
Just a lot of tire stuff. I mean, that's usually how it goes here. Definitely a bummer. Everyone at Hot Soccer team worked their tails off to get the autograph Chevy out there, and it was so fast. I'm so proud, to have that much speed, and that's not good. Look out, bud. Look out. Oh, there's a car there. That's a bummer.
Yeah, you said you didn't know who you hit.
I had no idea. Now I feel even worse for Brandon. That sucks. But yeah, just really proud of everybody. The car was so fast, so proud. And that one didn't feel very good either. That one wasn't very nice. That was really unfortunate. But I'm okay. We're all good. We're gonna move on to Atlanta, do the exact same thing, just not wreck.
Disappointing ending for Sam Mayer, Adam.
Yeah, rough night for Sam Mayer. We're still under the red flag, but they are firing the engines here at Daytona. You know, it was a sad offseason for all those around the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Michael Annette passed away. The Iowa native drove for Junior Motorsports and won right here at Daytona in 2019. We send our condolences.
I'm surprised it took you all until the song to acknowledge Michael Annette.
Can you turn down the sound?
And major contributor to the NASCAR community. Greg will be missed.
Yes, or this one?
Yeah.
Where's Grandma going?
She's in her room. Also, they revealed the actual cause of death for Catherine O'Hara. They say she died of a pulmonary embolism.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes hold you back. But now, there's Skyrizi.
Yeah, Natalie Decker got wiped out in that wreck. Check, check. Hello, hello. Check, check. I'm sure people can still hear.
Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Issue with the Readers Racing. Not big enough. Readers Racing. Not big enough. Readers Racing.
Certain that's a good idea?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Man, my picks videos for the O'Reilly Auto Parts race and the Daytona 500 got 1,000 plus views. Thank you guys. It's not every day that it gets a lot of views like this, but it did.
That's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
My taxes paid for these roads. When I get back, it goes to the family. That's where Straight Talk Wireless comes in. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started back in 2000, and they always.
All right, so it looks like Ryan. The remaining cars that didn't pit, I think it was just Ryan Ellis. He just pitted. So Brandon Jones, he looks like he might be the leader, but I don't think that's correct. Nope.
Maybe about 25 laps to go for the O'Reilly Auto Parts series when we return to the green flag here at Daytona. Remind everybody, Daytona 500 moved up an hour tomorrow because of potential inclement weather in Central Florida. So get ready to go for the Great American Race. It's sold out, and coverage begins tomorrow on Fox at 1:30 Eastern Time. Justin Allgaier made his way in, looking for back-to-back top tens in the Daytona 500, driving for Dale Jr. And we'll see if anybody comes down pit road here. Austin Hill says, yes, I will. Thank you very much. How about it, Kim?
Yeah, we heard that in-car audio earlier just complaining about the handling that car, calling it snappy. And thinking maybe it was a tire wear issue. They went back and forth on what to do. Chad Haney ultimately saying to his driver, I feel like I can hear the answer in your voice. So brings it down for 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Sunoco Fueling scoring A, topping off right there as well.
I like this long move for Austin Hill. Here's why. He's been able to win these races multiple different ways. Here's just another one to add to that. It's going to be fun to watch him. If that car's handling well, we'll see the speed in it. If we have a guy like car, why most of this field is going to be all in a rush. You feel pretty confident he's able to drive himself back up there. Give him the confidence of 4 fresh tires, a little adjustment, and let him do what he does best. And the one thing he has on his side is everyone knows how fast he is, so if he pulls out, you're just going to have people that want to go with you because they know the direction you're going. And that was the most frustrating thing in the world if you weren't the guy. That's right. Trust me, it's so annoying, but
He drives to the field so easily because everyone wanted to go.
You said you like it for him. I like it for us. Let's go to Carla.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Another car involved in that big crash, the 51 of Jeremy Clemens. You told me off camera, you said that was mayhem.
Yeah, unfortunately it was. It sucks, really. You know, we had Maxwell, South Electric, one stop for me, short heading, nothing to show for it, but it's crashed all ahead. So, I don't know, it's Daytona for you. All I could tell was the 39. I said, I'm seeing a ring. Oh, yeah. Man, I thought I had it cleared. And I didn't. All I saw was the 39 get spun, and then it was mayhem, like I said.
Here's Jeremy Clemens.
Didn't get through it. That sucks.
Jeremy Clemens has been in the sport for over 20 years. His first NASCAR start dates back to 2003.
In the summertime a few years ago, to Jeremy Clemens. You know, we don't root for drivers, but he's one of those that you just hate it when it doesn't go well because he is such a good dude.
Yeah.
Jesse Love, reigning champion, won here at Daytona a season ago and trying to go back to back. And it's time for Starkey Radio Communications. Let's check it out.
You know, would be very diabolical smart for the 21 goes over to 31 and tells them that they'll go find them, and then they take it to 31 to go off, and 21 comes up with them. Not obviously the really that's up there on the all of our sound and at this point. Really good idea, though.
Scan the QR code or visit Starkey.com to find a hearing provider near you. Back down to Dylan.
Well, you heard Jesse on the radio there talk about getting linked up with the 21 in the top lane. They really would like to stay in that top lane. Earlier in the race, Jesse said when he gets on the bottom and he drags back to try to get a push.
We got Blaine Perkins. Oh, we got Patrick Emmerling up here? Hell yeah.
Traffic is not ideal for them. Now, Danny Stockman, the crew chief on the left, they made a big chassis change the last stop, and that helped. But still, I think expect the two to be aggressive to stay at the front, and then definitely in the top lane if they can help that, Carla.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan. Obviously, Natalie Decker involved in that crash. Pretty vocal on the radio. Are you okay after that?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay now. I just want to say thank you so much to Tia Dickinson. This is my first race in NASCAR, and I just really hope I had a good time. I had a great time up until that happened. It really sucked. My spotter was telling me slow up, and it looked like we were going to be clear of it. And then at the last second, the 41 rolled back, and it was just too late, and I was committed to the high side. Oh, that sucks. I just hate it for everyone back in the shop. They worked so hard. Wow, that's
Damn.
They worked
Damn.
so hard to get this car here.
Yeah, car. Who's
Everyone working really good at the shop to get this car here. All I can say is just thank you to the team and Tia Dickinson's for everything, and I can't wait to get back to the track again.
Glad you're okay. Thanks.
It was a year ago that she gave birth to her son Levi. This February, racing here at Daytona, and unfortunately doesn't get the payoff.
So this isn't good.
20 cars got smoke.
Getting upside slow.
Ryan Sieg's car still going. His brother Kyle's running 9th. And then their other teammate, the third car, Patrick Emmerling, is running 10th. So not a bad night for RSS Racing overall. Could be a lot better.
Inside the top 10, stage points in both stage 1 and stage 2, and coming off a career best finish in the draft last fall, he was 6th at Talladega Superspeedway. Now our golden moment, brought to you by Golden Corral. That wasn't it, but he does right now own the Xfinity fastest lap. It changed the championship format in 2026.
Good.
But that element of scoring didn't go away. It still pays a point. Max points in a race now, 76.
It's nice to see the 0-2 back in NASCAR full time again this series. last time it was full time in the series, it was under the Our Motorsports banner with Brett Moffitt driving. So I'm glad Ryan, I'm glad Young's Motorsports and Tyler Young opened up a second team, that being the O2. I heard somewhere from some YouTuber saying that RCR's drafting track equipment will fall off eventually. It's not going to happen overnight. It will happen over the course of a few, if not several years. I think the drivers know damn well they're trying their best to defeat RC.
To his left, Sammy Smith. Lights off on a pace car. It will pull in. And the duo out front will make their way to the public restart zone.
All right, here we go. Dang, is that all that's left of the field? Dang.
And as we get the restart, we go full throttle with sound gear. No commentary, just pure racing. Wherever sound
All right, back to green with 24 laps to go. Carson Kvapil's got Sammy Smith. Oh. Damn, that Corey Day's bumper looks like it could fall off at any moment. Dang, the junior motorsports teammates are all lined up on the. Well, Austin Hill doesn't have to wreck; he just needs to be shuffled out of the line. That's what they need to do. All right, finally. And Jeb Burton's coming fast. All right, different leader. Sammy Smith to the lead at Daytona, the number 8.
Anderson racing. Jeb Burton, Wayne Perkins, both inside the top 5. There it is. To the middle. Get up behind your teammate right here. Going to be in a great position. Look at that. Jesse Love picks him up. They got
Wayne Perkins leading the outside.
Here comes a push 42. Carson was a lap down. Got the free pass. He is right there late. The one thing Austin has to be a little bit careful of is he has those new tires, so his handling's going to feel good, but you can't get too aggressive pushing guys because they are in that same position. Up to P3, only 3 laps. And the next time around, I think we'll say new race leader Austin Hill. Fresher tires, fastest car, dominated the night, and here he is pushing his teammate around Daytona with 21.
All right, we got Perkins in third place.
Perkins here now at Thatcher's trying to generate another one of those runs. Just in a perfect position right there. That's a great decision to come down. Get 4 tires. I love that Chad Haney made that call for him so you can hear it in his voice as now put his driver back. Best position.
Oh, there we go. Spin. Big, another crash. Caution. Wow. Huge crash. Is that, the Burtons are in it. Taylor Gray. Damn, William Sawalch is in it. Yeah, Burton's done. Well, they're on my dark horse pick. Damn, Corey Day's car's trashed. Yeah, that car's done. I think s- yeah, that was a little bit of a fire. Yeah, that 17 car's done. Well, that's what happens when you have a lack of super speedway experience. But he's a rookie. He'll learn as this year goes on. So I ain't gonna be tripping on him too.
Involved in a crash. Same scenario for him last night in the Craftsman Truck Series event.
And Joe Gibbs Racing has tore up a lot of cars here. We saw the 19 early on.
I think all the Gibbs cars have been wrecked tonight.
Big hit for that 54. We're going to take a look back and
Said LeVar Scott was in that wreck. Oh, it was the 18.
The cars are so unsettled right there. Williams was in 8
Staropoli, Patrick Emmerling, Kyle Sieg went for a spin. Up there's LeVar Scott. Yeah, he got Hocevar got a piece of it too. Daniel Dye went up into the wall. Hey, all the Fords teams got wrecked tonight. Yeah, well, good driving by Jordan Anderson.
Just behind this, we get into it a little bit, but I want you to watch how good of a job he does. He has a little contact here. Watch him slow down, though. All these cars are right in front of him. He's still slowing down. Look, Swatch is actually going to pass him back, going the wrong direction. Perfect job by him to get slowed down, save that car. He's got a little damage to the nose, but great job in that environment.
And he maintained his position out by the wall, so you can see everything in front of you and everything down to your left.
You'll see right here. Hey, maybe, gosh, it's as close as can be. Yeah, close as can be. It's like just the air got 18 loose.
Even that move where he goes across the rear bumper, when you do that in these cars, I did that to Austin Hill at Talladega 2 years ago, and I felt like I never touched it. But it's that exact thing where you take it, if you go from the right to the left, at that moment you take the air off their spoiler, it almost just, that car is going to go around.
Damn, Ryan Sieg snuck through there again.
We had talked about him getting back up front. He got a little bit of damage as well. 13 cars involved. Caution number 5.
Sieg is back up to 21st. He's going to gain more.
Is banged up. As we close on the end here at the World Center of Racing.
And this is an important step for all our employees. Yeah. Are you fortunate,
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of Ford Imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting FordImprint.com. Ford Imprint, for certain.
Why I go to the doctor? When my heart kept skipping a beat, I didn't think much of it. But my girls made me get checked out, and it made such a difference. Turns out, I have AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did, and my girls are too.
This is no time to wait.
Dr. Squad Spray, the Ultimate, is the best there is. End of. And not to mention, it's natural and smells absolutely incredible. Feel like a man, smell like a champion with Dr. Squatch.
Wait, come Zebra. Andrews take the whole night. Writing the Zebra 5 people's savings. The Zebra monitors your insurance and informs your savings the moment we find it. Nobody does insurance like the Zebra.
The Wheeling caution lights are on. The same Wheeling emergency lights and sirens proceed on the safety vehicles here at the track, protecting first responders and communities all across America. Crews been busy tonight. 5 cautions, 1 red flag, and a lot of damaged race cars, like 80% of the field. Here's a stat for you. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's to the 2 of you. And drivers to win. And they've all come at Daytona on Valentine's Day. Jeff Lorine, 1987 for HMS. Dipco Motorsports and Joe Nemechek. Joe, 1998 got it done. Tony Stewart, also driving for Hendrick in 2009, celebrated Valentine's Day in victory lane. But tonight just seems different. I mean, when your name is Jesse Love, and you're racing on Valentine's Day, I mean, are you serious? Austin Hill said, I got your Valentine's Day right here. I'm just glad he's in for the love, isn't he? Yeah, well, maybe I'm saying that. Yeah, I was thinking, here's Jesse Love Radio.
We got like 11 and a half gallons in there right now. 11 and a half. What's the number where the bigger road? I told you 3 and a half earlier, but I want to take 4 and a half right now. So you're going to start working it. We have to come to this working it right away. I'm going to work out a lot of caution for to do it. Peace of mind.
So what they're referencing obviously is how much fuel is in that fuel cell, 3.5 gallons. It's basically where when they're in the banking under caution, that fuel goes to the left side of the fuel cell, it goes away from the pickup. And we saw in the last restart, Jesse was actually weaving coming to the green. That's what you do to keep fuel to the right side of the fuel cell in that pickup. These cars can get air pockets, and when it happens, it just kills the motor. When you have 3.5 gallons, which if the car was level would be fine, but on the banking, it just starves the motor for fuel and can really put you in problems. So as we get later in this race and if we have more restarts, that's what they're referencing, to make sure you keep that fuel cell packed to the right side.
The 18 is so drivable.
When they made their pit stop with 39 to go,
I have to keep an eye on Swatch on these drafting tracks, though.
that's the way you think about it when you make that pit stop. And then you add on top of that the caution laps, which just increase your fuel mileage. So right now, everybody should be really good in that regard. Ryan Sieg gets the free pass. Now, he's not had the greatest of nights. He's been pushed around a lot this evening.
Could have been better.
The other attrition, he gets back on the lead lap in his 19th prior to the choose here.
Yeah, look at those line of cars, all got moving went to the back, put tires on, and all those, they got a little more damage than I realized. But all those JRM cars are still in the top 10. And we saw Justin boarded him for a little bit, and he looked at damage. He was able to drive up through the pack. Car still seems to have plenty of speed in it. We've got a long ways to go here in 17 laps. A lot's going to happen. You got one car to follow there, that one car to be the leader of the train. They can work together.
Well, no shocker, RCR's up front again. As you can see up there, Jordan Anderson has quietly worked his way into 8th. See, here's all the drivers who haven't been in a wreck.
The drivers from Jordan Anderson Racing, Glenn Perkins and the boss man Jordan Anderson, by the way, Ross Chastain going to drive the 32 next weekend at Echo Park Speedway, and then Parker Retzloff also.
I did see your comment, Jay. See your rail fanning on the other part of the Canal subdivision in South Charleston.
Barely involved in that wreck. You see some damage to those right side tires, getting into the wall, getting kind of squeezed into the wall. Those changes. Car looks maybe pretty good shape. It doesn't composite bodies can take a really hit, but especially compared to.
Oh, I found it. South Charleston, West Virginia. Okay. Oh, it's along the Kanawha River.
Yeah, Brendan Jones not a part of the most recent wreck, but the wreck before that, you were having a really strong race before that. How disappointing is it that this entire night is?
There's one crossing in South Charleston on Danner Road off of Highway 64 over there. Again, I'm not from West Virginia, so it would take me a bit to get familiar with these places. Of course, there's a train stop there for the Amtrak service called the Cardinal. Oh, here's St. Albans. Okay.
There's some really good moments as well. So I'm going to take the highs and maybe go back and study some of the lows and see how we can do it, because we got plenty of these tracks left on the schedule to try to tackle. So we'll continue to work at it, so and then we'll go to the home track next week.
Yeah, he talks about more tracks in the draft, 6 of them in all, 1 of them in the chase. We'll go to Talladega Superspeedway late in the year, and it could play a pivotal role in who wins the championship. 15 laps to go, this time by, as we ride around under caution. Fade left field. Just coasted. 89 laps led tonight for Richard Childress Racing. 67 for Hill, 22 for Lowe.
All right, here's the Chusa. Hey, Jay the Rail fan, are you still there? In St. Albans, there's what appears to be a wide track that branches off of the main line. It goes southward, and a part of it goes underneath like what appears to be a tunnel and there's like houses on top of it. Do you know anything about this wide track? It goes in a southwesternly direction.
For Austin Hill, 22, 23, 24, and last year, but to Jesse Love. Must be fun being over. I feel covered a little bit. It's fun when you come here and you're fast. I just hope, the laugh Kyle Busch, I'm sure he was an owner. You come to Daytona and it's the most expensive day.
Yeah, Harrison Burton was in that last wreck.
And you've wrecked everything today. It's probably not as much, but the success that they have had at this track and all of these, that's great.
You want the burger?
Oh, yeah, I'll eat it in a moment. Some people have to remember that Corey Dayton has very little drafting track experience, so they're very rich. Got the nerve to say that, he doesn't deserve his full-time ride at Hendrick. Sometimes the stuff people say makes me roll my eyes sometimes. At least
there's people's opinion. Forget it. Just roll it off your eyes.
No, it's because they expect him to know. It's like when they go out there, they expect him to know the stuff when they know damn well he has very little experience.
That's what's coming. People don't know. They don't. It's just their opinion.
Oh my God! They turn the lights back on.
Lights back on the pace car, so we're going to go one more. Get it down to 13 laps to go at the restart. I understand William Sawalich was having a hard time pulling off the pit lane, so they got to give him some help.
They talked to Natalie Decker after that wreck. They say she was committed to the high side by her spotter committed her to the high side. She had nowhere to go, and Sam Mayer came up and just wiped her out. Keep in mind, she's driving for Joey Gase Motorsports. Yeah, she wasn't too pleased with Mayer come back up the track. Yeah, some people are saying that, Nellie Decker should have her license revoked. They expect her a lot better from her.
Again, you lose people's opinions, okay?
In the top 10, just a little bit of damage, but with everything that's happened tonight, maybe it can go pretty good. Look great.
Thanks, Barbara.
driver yet. Taylor Gray just looking the infield, here center. What happened out there?
Yeah, just wrong place, wrong time. Just guys getting out of impatient. But at the end of the day, I feel like we had a
Well,
really
just
bad
drivers just getting aggressive, more like it.
I can't thank our Driven's Racing and Twitter Racing for working hard all off season and bringing fast race cars to the track. So we're gonna move on to the next week at Atlanta.
Yeah, Taylor just wrong place at the right time. You see contact right there.
Also, Roger Carruth got brushed into the wall.
I always felt like when you came to these places, it was like a 50-50. You know, I mean, that's honestly what it's based on. See, our results here so incredible. It's hard to finish 3 or 4 of these in a row, much less be in victory lane. 5 cautions tonight. Will there be another?
There most likely will be.
And it's time to settle. Yeah, there'll be no hold back now. With 14 laps to go.
There we go.
All right, we have 13 to go. Jesse loves the control car. He's getting pushed from Sammy Smith. Sheldon Creed's 4 laps down, so yeah, his chances of winning are pretty much over, but he's still running.
Oh.
I think he was waiting on a little bit of a push from the 8. Didn't want to have any feeling that when he got hit from behind.
Not just a low.
Looks just a little bit more organized to me. Still some decent energy up there despite all the
Yeah.
Snowy cars remain on the lead lap 12 to go.
Caution.
What?
Debris.
Oh.
There's the foam.
What the heck?
Well, they tried.
Him.
He was in that last wreck. It looks like something cut the tire.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What the heck? So.
Andrews take a whole minute. Watching the Zebra, 5 people savings. The Zebra monitors your insurance and informs your savings the moment you find it. Does insurance stop the Zebra?
What if I told you that one of the best things you can do to improve the look and performance of your car can be done for under $20 and in less than 30 minutes?
It's your cloudy and weathered headlights with Cerakote's #1 best-selling ceramic headlight restoration kit in just 3 easy steps and without power tools. Just wipe, sand, and apply. It's that easy. Cerakote restores and protects, and for as long as you own your vehicle, it's guaranteed. You can trust Cerakote with over 60,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait until it's too late. Buy today for under $20.
You play by the rules. Then things happen. Prices keep climbing. Every month, a new expense. And the debt adds up. So how do you face it? It starts with a call, then a plan. At National Debt Relief, we'll negotiate with your creditors so you pay less than you owe. And just like that, you're back on track. When debt happens, we're here to help you take action. And this is where your new chapter begins. Call and visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
From Zebra. Andrews take a whole minute. Watching the Zebra, 5
So my
The Zebra
height-wise, I'm 5'10". This is the ideal weight.
does insurance stop the Zebra?
Weighs 161. Ideal weight, approximately 161. I'm 10 pounds over that.
Here we go, fellas. Gonna be inside of 10 to go. The restart season opener. This is what it's all about. Winning at Daytona. 21 cars on the lead lap. Free pass goes to Patrick Starpoli. It's still anybody's guess how it'll shake out. The favorites, no doubt,
Austin Hill and Jesse Love, and it will be Austin Hill who's in control.
The new idea is to run at least 4 or 5 laps. We don't just want the green light checker because it takes a few laps to get the cars up to speed.
Yeah, some people are also saying that they're getting fatigued from seeing Austin Hill being up front all the time with these drafting. Can't blame them, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, you mentioned Austin Hill in control. He'll have the first choice in terms of lanes. What do you think about what the best lane's going to be? Give us a radio communication on the 21.
What he said, what I was thinking. How about you? It just seems like that top lane falls apart because when you're on the bottom, there's really nowhere to go. If the outside lane's on your door, you can't really shoot the middle. But if you're towards the back and you're in that outside lane, gets down these last few laps, you throw a Hail Mary. You should take a chance at it.
Let's go back down to the medical center in Carlo.
Yeah, some big saves from Corey Day throughout this race, but not enough to evade the latest wreck. Corey, how are you feeling about your night before that happened?
Yeah, I mean, minus the spin off before, I thought I was, learning a lot, and I thought our car was really good. So yeah, just unfortunate there. The replay I saw, I didn't quite see what happened before that. I don't know if I got pushed into the 18 or backing up there on being loose, or I got into it. I don't know. I couldn't really tell. So yeah, I hate that. I feel like I was one of the main causes of that. So yeah, I feel terrible, but yeah, just thanks to all my guys, and I want to give Bryce for working so hard to get next week.
So you're acquainted with the super speedways. What did you learn about your car tonight?
Yeah, just kind of, it was really loose there before I crashed. So that's just a, a balance thing that unfortunately you have to be in race trim to feel. And yeah, made an adjustment. Thought we got it really good. And yeah, just after that, kind of a little more draggy after I hit the wall. But other than that, I thought it was really good. So yeah, I wish we could.
Day ends early for Corey Day. Dylan?
Carl, I just want to give another attaboy to Parker Retzloff. We've talked a little bit about him and the struggles of his teammate Anthony Alfredo earlier. When I talked to Parker earlier this afternoon, he said they fully expected
Daniel Dye, the last surviving Ford, is running 17th.
They were a chassis component, so they were all kind of puzzled why this car actually ended up being the
I'm
best of the cars. But Parker's
only 3.
Keep his nose clean, and he's in the mix. Remember, he's been in the mix on the Cup Series.
Carson Hocevar is the last car in the lead lap.
Series, and a great team for him with Viking Motorsports, KDF with the crew chief who led AM Racing and Harrison Burton last year, and Doug Campbell is his spotter who spotted Austin Cindric to a Daytona 500 victory. So all the right pieces in place for the 99.
Denny Eflin is a former NASCAR driver himself. He ran from the late 2000s to early 2010s. He drove for various teams, one of them being JD Motorsports. They were best known for their Flex Seal products cars. He only did trucks and O'Reilly Auto Parts, but he never did anything Cup-wise.
Jesse Love has to do is just be a clear managing those lanes. And we watched both of those guys. Once they got to the lead, I don't know if the other guys made it. So the race right here is to break the plane to that front bumper of the car beside you and then start managing. And nobody's really been able to create the momentum needed to get by those two, and they get control of the field. It's hard.
Austin Hill's now led 70 laps now.
It's so exciting to be in the position to be able to win one of these races when it comes down to the end. Any of those guys in the top 6 have a legitimate shot, depending on how this restart goes. And it's what you worked all winter for, is to be in a position right now to get one of these.
Talking about the guys in the front row, but their drivers in the top 10 that have never won. Could be a life-changing moment about to unfold for them.
We'll see. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Oh dear.
Come on. Just think Brendan Pohl was in the opening crash, but well, Brian Sieg is back in contention. He's got his brother put behind him. If we make it back to the white flag before anything happens, that will be a miracle. And it's yep. Oh, got to his inside. There we go. 6 to go.
No.
Oh, there he goes. Up, Raja Karuth goes around. Caution's out. Carson Hocevar also goes for a spin.
Oh, come on, Farouk.
The Leland caution lights are on. And this could very well lead to an overtime. It'll be close.
But this plays big time into Austin Hill's favor because I look at the timing, the scoring. Jesse Love.
The splitter is bent. Let's take a look at the replay.
What a restart by Brendan Poole. He get on the outside, drove up through there. Yeah, I mean it's Justin Allgaier saw it run with him, and it really put Carson Poole in a bad position. He got stuck in the middle. He couldn't stay connected to the 8 there.
Fell to 10.
Really hurt the top lane a little bit, but Jesse Love is good.
Everyone's starting to get aggressive now, and this is what's happening. Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, Ryan Sieg got lucky. Yep.
Turn sideways, and then you come along for the ride.
But look at all those drivers. Underdog teams just trying to get to the finish line and make something out of this wild card race.
Boom.
And they're able to avoid any big damage and now in position to finish it off.
When I looked at that, it almost looked like the 88 was coming down the track before Kosovar got into it. Take a look at that one more time. I think he had a left rear flat tire. Watch when he gets spun around here. Left rear was down. I think the left rear was flat.
Oh,
They contact, yeah. I don't think it was actually well. You got left rear tires flat already there.
I think it was up before that. But it could have been going down
soft. Because it just looked like his car turned.
This is Ryan Ellis riding. Ryan Ellis is 13th right now.
Jesse Love kind of fakes him out going to the top. What generates this run? Not the 8 and half of the airplane out. And that's just gives it a wow. And he's clear of lane parking.
For those watching the race, business is picking up. When I first started watching this series, the season opening race used to be called the Drive for COPD 300. It was like that for several years. Then the name changed. One time it was called Beef What's for Dinner, Alert Florida Today 300. Now, and then of course it used to be called Beef It's What's for Dinner 300. Now United Rentals 300.
So sometimes you just gotta go where they're not and hope that it works out. But we'll be curious to see what Lane Love picks here on however many restarts we have left here.
Yeah, every two-wheel race is different. Whether your car race is different, the draft is different, there's more wrecks or less wrecks. And so you have those moments where he's describing where he just feels like he can't keep anyone behind him. He's almost so fast. They can't.
All right, so Sammy Smith is second, Brendan Poles third.
That's a frustrating place to be.
Oh my God! Look at all these guys.
They've been recruiting the entire race. There was not that many guys towards turn one. There goes section link down there. Well, as I look at Jesse Love's position, I'm going to hope that I can line up fourth beside Sammy Smith and try to push that by. I think that's my best chance to win. Kim?
Now we heard before the last choose Austin Hill's thought process. Kind of same thing here. He said, I worked really hard for it, but I still think the bottom is the right call here. So he chooses first. Sammy Smith chooses second. Interesting radio conversation for the 8 car of Sammy Smith. He said, look,
There's
I
a
know
bunch
I'm
of
going to have the front
guys
row
in no
option,
shirts
but I
on
don't know if
leaving
this car can handle it. It feels very dirty out there.
All right, we're gonna go green this time. Bye. Yes.
I think Jesse Love's best chance of winning is to try to push Sammy all the way to the lead. Yeah, that's going to be his best shot.
By the way, we'll go green with 2 to go, but this is not overtime. Just finishing it out in regulation here, unless we get another caution.
Something else to think about.
We're gonna have a 2-lap shootout, but it's not gonna be overtime.
And it does take a little bit of
It's not like
practice to get that down. It's not hard to go hit the guy, but it's hard to go up and be chill enough that you can stay attached to him. I know Brendan knows how to do it, but hasn't done it a lot today. So that could play a factor into this. Jesse Love has to do it. And what a huge night it could be for Brendan Poole, Stride, and for all the smaller teams, this night, not alone, let alone the points that you can get on a big night. The highest paid race of the year. It's massive to a smaller team like that to have a great finish here. He's put himself in a great position.
Prior to the choose, there were 11 drivers in the top 15.
Crazy how Brendan Poole was involved in the wreck at the drop of the green flag, and now he's up here contending for the win. Don't you find that crazy?
Could be a difference maker here tonight. And if they win it, they will.
He's restarting in the second row behind Sammy Smith or Brendan.
This thing, Jordan Anderson is the 4th car on the.
Once the white flag comes out, next flag ends the race. I mean, you gotta make your leader. Absolutely. Because if you're not the leader and you wait, caution comes out, it's over.
Which is why in the Sammy Smith position, you take the front row, right? You can't leave anything up for chance. The chance is you can get it.
Exactly.
Caution come out after white flag and you're the leader.
You have to turn the light off because I can see in the TV, please.
He was 6th to turn 3.
All right, we're going to have a 2-lap shootout in the 2026 NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series season opener at Daytona. It's not overtime, just a regular 2-lap shootout. Here we go. Come on, Jesse Love. Give Sammy Smith a push. And these guys at the back better they need to start making moves. They need some momentum. Look at Carson Cuopo go to the outside. He's coming with Anthony Alfred.
Oh, dang.
We're still going. Comes Jordan Anderson. He's up to 4th now. Come on, Justin Allgaier. Damn, Ryan Sieg is up to 5th now. Come on, please make it. Please make it to the white. It's like, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. 1 to go. Please at least make it back without crashing, please. I'll be so happy if you don't crash. Come on, Brendan Poole. Oh, there he goes. Here comes Jordan Anderson. Come on. Here comes Ryan Sieg. Here they come to the line. Damn it. Gee. You guys had one shot. And you blew it. They're letting Austin Hill get away with it.
How come they let it, Cameron? They wanted to win just as much as anyone else.
Honestly, it's not. I'm not shocked. Yeah, there's nothing these guys can do. I don't think anyone is ever going to defeat Austin. At least they didn't crash. You guys couldn't make. You had one shot. You had one shot. Honestly, it's not.
Cameron, you think they want him to win? Let it go.
Well, we just want someone to do something, but they're not.
Cameron, they did the best they could. You think they wanted to lose? Why'd you get mad at them? They don't want to be second, third, or fourth, or fifth.
And keep in mind, this is the same guy that wrecked intentionally right hooked Almirola at Indianapolis a year ago. So I'm still not. I still hate him for that. Yeah. Fuck.
I think one of the things going against him was just Wagner had all that teeth on the front of that nose, picking the rip off the Ridley.
Roger Carruthers up in the top 10 tonight. And the same for Blaine Perkins. A year ago, Blaine had a career season with 4 top 10s, including at Talladega in the fall, and a good start to 2026 for him. Now it's bigger winning here in dominating fashion, or going to Echo Park Speedway next weekend, where this guy is off the chain good.
Well, think about RCR in general. I mean, last year was all about junior motorsports. Then they go to Phoenix. Jesse Love wins the championship, wins the race. They come right back here in the next race. Has their other driver, Austin Hill.
And now on a Mobile One winning moment, final lap here at Daytona.
It looked like Brendan Poole might be in the best position.
And also keep in mind, these smaller teams, they deserve to win this race more than all the others, than Austin Hill, just so you know. Fuck.
Oh.
And of course, Anderson's not going to do anything. Locking bump.
Oh man, if only he had a little more time.
Also, it's not helped by the fact that the no locking bumper rule needs to go. Like, holy crap, it's not even funny anymore.
Follow it up with a victory here in 2026 to start the year at Daytona.
Why is Austin Hill's steering wheel look bent?
Richard the other trying to find that box line. We had a picture earlier.
He's getting thinner. You can see it on his face.
Gets geared up for the Daytona 500. Kyle Busch starts on the pole. They got a pretty good start on Sunday. He's picked to win. Kyle Busch? Yeah, this week. Well, Jamie's picked to win. He did get his rights to Hill Thrust. I still like Ryan to give him the back even up here. You know, I picked Jesse up last year. You did? Yeah.
Imagine waiting all night just to see Austin Hill.
He knows what it is. Those are actually moving. He's dad while he spent some quality family time. With a bunch at home in the offseason, he also rededicated himself.
Yeah, they're literally giving him this race and Talladega every year without fail.
Yeah, all the people wanted to lose, Cameron.
Yo,
You insult them, Cameron, by saying that.
Also, again, the no locking bumper rule needs to go. That's another reason, because if they lock bumpers for a certain period of time, they'll get
Oh, wait, hold on. We're listening.
they'll get penalized. And it's the same shit. It's been the same thing since 2022. I'm getting sick of this shit every fucking. At least they made it back without wrecking somehow, so I'll give them.
Welcome to Mobile One Victory Lane, Austin Hill. Getting his 11th career drafting track win. The decision, though, on lap 93 to take 4 tires. I know it was a really hard decision for you and for Chief Track Meeting. How important was that decision
Well,
in getting to Victory Lane?
I mean, there's post-race inspection, so.
These guys, man. Everyone that's finished Chevrolet, everybody RCR, ECR, CT Springs, everyone that makes this possible.
All in the spring race, where it's still winter. Hello.
Yeah, you know, for me, only went back
Oh well.
after the green
It
flag
feels
stop.
like spring now.
Honestly, I would rather have Justin Allgaier win this race over Austin Hill. Allgaier's never won the season opener before. Also, I won't be surprised if Austin Hill wins next week at Atlanta.
Man, it's a really tough decision to go from being in third to go back to 14th or whatever it was where you started. But
Roger Caruth still got top 10.
We'll give him it back.
Man, Brendan Poole, he got screwed over so badly he fell to 12th.
I just knew that the bottom was going to surge, or I felt like it was. The top lane always gets discombobulated, and they move around a lot, and everyone's trying to screw everybody over. So I just thought the bottom lane was probably the best thing for me. Thought I messed up on the white flag lap off the 2. I got way out, And luckily, I was able to make the block on the 7. Then I almost missed the block on whoever the blue car was. Yeah, here it is right here. I almost missed this block, and right when I got down, he gave me a shot. I had to save the car, but and then after that, it was just hammer down and just hoping that they wouldn't get back to me. So Daytona's been so good to me. I love this place, and it's always fun to win and always fun to be here. Victory Lane, talk to you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
A near perfect day here at the World Center of Racing for Austin Hill.
Checking out the spot, I didn't realize that the leader was a while. Every single one of those runs are losing.
I kind of wish Anderson won that race. Man, why is it so hard for these drivers? It takes a little bit just to create a huge run and get past Austin Hill. Hey, if he wrecks himself on the last lap, oh well. If Austin Hill doesn't like it, too bad. I'm like, what's it going to take to defeat Austin Hill on the drafting tracks? He can win here, but he can hardly win everywhere else other than Daytona, Atlanta, and Talladega. He's won Pocono, Vegas.
What?
I mean, what's it going to take for them to
What? Huh.
Gee. Well, that was quite a season opener for the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Could have imagine waiting all night just to see Austin Hill win. But honestly, it's not a surprise anymore. I mean, I know I picked him, but was one of my picks, but still, though. Overall, it wasn't a bad race. Just a shame a lot of contenders got taken out. The racing was good. It could have been a lot better. Chaos unfolded within the last 40 laps to go or so. Sucks a lot of drivers got taken out, but that's just Daytona. And then of course it ends with Austin Hill winning, which is not a shock. It's not. Why should we be shocked? I mean, we're not shocked that SVG wins on road courses. But the thing is, between SVG and Austin Hill, SVG is more likable because the difference between SVG and Austin Hill is that you won't see SVG right hook a driver into a wall. Has he ever done that? No. And again, folks, I still hate Austin Hill after. I'm still pissed with Austin Hill from the Indianapolis thing last year with Eric Almirola, so that is not going to help.
His eyes are bigger than his wallet. And his credit score pays the price. You see, Max doesn't know he should only use 30% or less of his credit limit.
Well, we can't wait for Fortunately, I won't be watching next week's races, but who knows? We'll see. But yeah. But hey, on the bright side, at least we ended the race without an overtime. It was like considering the timing of the caution, we were able to have a 2-lap shootout in which the race went the full distance. If you folks know what I'm saying, but yeah. Well, just remember, folks, there's always post-race inspection. There's always that. Anyways, I'm gonna take a look at the results. I'll be over this by tomorrow. So Austin Hill wins, Justin Allgaier second. Ryan Sieg, man, finishes third after the night he's had. Man, I did not think Ryan Sieg was going to get a podium finish at Daytona. Could have been 2 spots better, but you know what I mean. Jordan Anderson, man. I don't know about you, but Jordan Anderson deserves to win at tracks like this more than Austin Hill does. That's for sure. The fact that he gets another top 5 driving his own car, it's quite an impressive one. And honestly, shit, I'd rather have Sammy Smith win over Austin Hill. I know some people hate him too, it's but it'd be more fitting, especially since he's driving the Dale Jr. DEI font. And how? Let me give a shout to my man Ryan Ellis, man. 6th place, second top 10 of your career. Carson Quapple 7th, Blaine Perkins 8th, Jesse Love he got shuffled to 9th, and Raja Carew 10th. And man, after the week he's had, Anthony Alfredo gets an 11th place finish. Brendan pulled 12th. Man, he got screwed over so badly. Retzlaff 14th, Kyle Sieg 15th, LeVar Scott, Josh Balicki, Patrick Starpoli. I know a lot of people hate this guy, but Carson Ware got top 20. At least I guess he kept his car clean, I think. Host of our 20th, and Daniel died. The last surviving Ford finishes 21st. And here's the rest of the drivers that got taken out. Man, that sucks for Maggio.
I'm excited to get to somewhere else where we can actually race, a little bit extra, not a drafting track, but either way, it's a lot of fun.
Dylan.
Justin Allgaier is going to come out of Daytona in the 2nd position. Exciting is a good word to describe your last couple laps too. You took a hard push. You were given some hard pushes. Ultimately did a shakeout for you.
So yep, that pretty much does it for tonight. Not the winner I was hoping for, but you know what? I would have someone like Sammy Smith, Allgaier, your Ryan Seeger, some of these small teams. I would rather have them win over Austin Hill. Anyways, that pretty much wraps up this. This pretty much wraps up this live stream. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's race, regardless. I think the drivers at this rate know that Austin Hill can be defeated. It's just hard to do so. And again, the no locking bumper rule needs to go. Like Jesus Christ, we've had this both here and in the truck series. Like that's what's hurting these guys' chances of winning one of these plate races. I'm like, need I say more? And again, these other folks, they deserve this one more. Hey, there's Jordan.
Aww.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, what a great finish for our whole team to get a top 5. Blaine was top 10. Thanks his first race, first time at Daytona. Had him on the car with me. Honestly, the race kind of played right into our strategy. We were kind of hanging out in the back the first 2 stages and kept getting track position, kept working on the car, and the car kept getting better. But I don't get to do this a lot, so as we kept getting closer and closer, I'm like, all right, it's go time. We kept getting closer.
Man.
We came off of turn 2 on the back stretch there. Watching the game, I'm like, oh, this is it. It's like the day of the Thunder moment. I thought the season started. We had the season. We just kind of ran out when I got to 21 there. But the top 5, like I said, I don't get to do this a lot. And, we keep working on growing this team every year. We have 3 cars full time all season, and this is just allowing me to connect back to why I love NASCAR around the Autopilot series there. The introduction to the sport, but just a testament. Our guys worked so hard all year, a lot of long hours. Put a lot of effort in this program. Banks is happy. We're all happy.
What's his name?
Banks.
We got the Alliance of RCR this year.
Banks Anderson.
For good runs this year, but just so awesome to come out here to Daytona, get a good run. Everybody saw the 2 second place finishes we had, and I was like, finally, this is it. We're gonna check the box and win at Daytona. But just more motivation to keep coming back here. We're gonna win one of these things one day. And I know Banks will not remember today. But we'll talk about the day he rode with me. In his first race, we got top 5. So I remember coming down here with my dad as a kid, sitting in the grandstands over there. We slept in the back of my dad's Tahoe beside the dog track. We made a weekend out of it. And
that's just what the sport
Looks
is
like
about.
Larry
So it's cool to have
McReynolds.
the next generation of our
Yeah,
team.
I hope Jordan Anderson continues racing for a long time so I can see him win one of these races.
Thankful about, and just hopefully this is the first of many, many more to come in 2026.
Big day for Jordan Anderson and this team, and Banks is happy, guys. That's all that matters.
Well, I hope he comes back in the summer race.
Why is Jordan's word on that last line? I volunteer to babysit, by the way. Thanks for the win tonight. A couple other career best, Ryan Ellis and Raja Caruth, both in the top 10. Reaction to what
Also,
we saw.
next week, Ross Chastain will drive the 32 next week at Atlanta. Anyways, guys, I was just listening to them getting Jordan Anderson's interview with this kid. Anyways, that's pretty much it. See y'all tomorrow for the 68th running of the Daytona 500. That's going to be a big race. Can't wait for you and everyone else to tune in. It's going to be one fire race, that's for sure. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be over this race. I'll be over this finish by tomorrow. All right. Bye, everyone. Peace.